everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. If this is your first time visiting, we got some stuff to talk about today. I wasn't sure if I was going to hit this topic or not, but honestly, it just got progressively funnier the more I watched it all go down. So it feels like, you know, when they do like the roast of days, I feel like that's what we're doing. The roast of the LCU. But anywho, we got Turtle Kate starting us off with the Hot Dog Gang member for 1 month who said, LMAO. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today because it's going to be a good one. It's going to be an interesting one. So, it's no secret. I think we talked about it previously. Shit. I was like, where's my vape? It's in my pocket. I think we talked about it previously that Keem said that he had these like huge plans for what he was gonna do with the LCU coming August 1st. And he was like, everybody hold your horses. Wait, trust and believe in me. I'm gonna make everything okay. And there was rumors, and I mean, I don't even think they were that much of rumors. I'm pretty sure he said it from what I heard, that he was going to be bringing in a bunch of big names, which is something we've heard before. If you've never been in the LCU from like the start to finish type of time, you don't know how many times he would say he would bring in these big YouTubers, and sometimes he'd bring them in to the Discord, and they never end up actually doing a show, right? So I figured it was going to be one of those things again, but this time actually ended up being even funnier than what I ever could have imagined. So we're going to start off by seeing who these big YouTubers he brought in are for August 1st. Well, I guess they're starting sooner than that because, you know, he kind of needed it, to be honest. It's not like July was doing very hot. And they always are like, this time of the year is the worst for YouTube. Notice how it always changes which time of the year is the worst for YouTube. It's so good. All right, let me switch this over because I had it on the Discord. All right.
What's up, Rewind? I have an announcement to make. I'm just waiting for some fellow people to join me.
Oh, shit.
People?
Hey, hi. Kid behind the camera live on Lockout Rewind. Who else is...
I love when they always act surprised, like they don't know. I feel like if anybody knows, it's most likely Xylee and Billy.
Thank you, kid behind the camera. We're just waiting on fellow people. Mike, you want to text that person?
Who is that person?
The person.
Keemstar! Who is the... Okay, fine.
The big
This could literally be anything from Boogie to EDP. I'm a little worried right now.
I don't know either, so I'm scared. I don't know if...
To be honest, that was wishful thinking.
I'm going to be pissed or if I'm going to be happy.
I don't know. This happens when someone gets fired, when someone gets... Is it one of us? Am I getting Beckied because I left the universe?
Oh, it's Tina!
Tina D!
It's
Albert's...
Starting off strong. We are starting off real strong, yo. I'm sorry. There's no way you're telling me they had him pop up like this was supposed to be like, wow, you live in the same house as Tina, who's still in the universe. Did anybody think he wasn't going to be back at some point or another? Did anybody realistically think that he quit? Did anybody see him pop up and be like, yeah, this big star in the LCU, he's going to save it? No one, please. Please, is this what everybody was holding out for till August 1st? Well, there's another one. He said 2. Maybe it gets better, right? Maybe it gets better.
Motherfucker, I thought you weren't coming back, Albert.
Ladies and gentlemen, Albert Dan in the building, and we're waiting for one more.
I hope it wasn't somebody who was on a panel.
Did you peep what she said there? If you don't know what she's talking about, I'll let you know what she's talking about here in a second.
It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing back the original cast of Lolcow Nuts come August 1st. Albert Dan and Scooter.
Scooter, I gotta tell you something.
What's up, Billy?
Albert looks like he's about to wrangle you, dude.
Well put. So, surprise. I mean, was anybody super shocked to see this? Raise your hands in the chat. Let me know if you were genuinely surprised to see this. Because I'll put it very plainly. I called it, I think like a week or two ago. The last time I talked about whatever the fuck was going on with the LCU and all the people who are somewhat associated, that most of these Voldemorts who are out here have put zero effort into their fucking channel. The term Voldemort is almost laughable now, which will be another point that we're getting into here in a second, but all these people who, like, left the LCU put no effort into making any content. They sit there every day drinking or with, like, a panel of random people who used to be in the LCU and they twiddle their thumbs just like they did on their channels in the LCU. Most of them who left, who were on a big show, are not making the money that they were. The few of them that are because they already had a pre-established audience beforehand. The one person, low-key, you know who I low-key want to give a little bit of credit to? Who I've always shat on, but I low-key gotta be like, credit to them. Rastov. He was somebody I genuinely thought was gonna go back to the LCU. I thought especially when Billy went back, we'd see Rastov go back to the LCU. Credit to him for being smart enough to not lie to his audience. Because here's what you're doing. When you leave in the manner that all of these people who are going back, because it's not just Albert, it's not just Scooter. It's like Lila, it's Pesci going back, Denmark went back. I don't know who else all it is. It's like mostly hosts that were like kind of mid anyways, to be real. But they're all going back after talking the most shit about Keemstar, after talking the most shit about the LCU, talking about all these morals, these hierarchies that they stand on, okay? And then went back. So how can you believe a single word out of any of their mouths going for it? I know a single thing any of these people who are going back say, I'm like, yeah, no, you're just like a little rat snitch and I don't trust you. Because how could you talk so much shit about somebody and then go back and suck their balls and make them money? Random Rastov W for being one of the only ones who isn't. And you know what? Nightmare and Steak 2. Obviously, it's still early for them. There's a chance because Keem will try hard. This is my message to them. Don't go back to that shit. You're better than that shit. You don't need that shit. They need you. If they didn't need all these people, why would he be bringing back all these hosts he claimed were so shit, so untalented when they left, right? He talks the most shit when everybody leaves, but he's begging for them all to come back. Crazy work. Absolutely. All right, so really quickly, we got, it's obviously Danny with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted member, and we got Melissa Duncan with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted member. That takes us to 2 out of 27 for today's little, oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing, my man. That takes us to 2 out of 27 for today's little goalie goal. All right, so remember I told you I was gonna mention that panel? So we gotta get into what Xylee was talking about with all that, because that's also gonna get into my next point here. Chanton Yen with the 2 said, Christmas season is about to be the worst time for money. They always say that that's like the best time in the LCU, so they're supposed to see some huge influx in money come like December time for them, according to like how their books work. I mean, that's what they always said, unless they change the seasons around and they say that all of a sudden December is gonna be the dry season. Who knows? All right, so let me go ahead, pull this next one up. Okay. So a little bit of context for what we're about to watch. I have not kept up with, like, Savage's streams, really, but I heard she's got this long-standing vendetta against Xylee. Now, I think this all stems from back when Fat Camp 1 happened. Xylee was the one who kind of, like, outed some of the shit that happened at Fat Camp, from what I understand. And so Savage has never really fucked with her because she feels like Xylee tried to come between her marriage in some way. That's my understanding. Feel free to correct me. Anybody, Savage, if you end up watching this at some point, feel free to correct me. That's not the beef, but that's always been my understanding of it, right? So then, Savage did this stream where she had a bunch of LCU people, or like old hosts, interns, faces that you're gonna recognize here, all right? I want to point them all out because most of these motherfuckers went back, are actively working with Xylee, knowing they were on this panel. So let's look at these faces. So we got Kate the Angelic Assassin, who apparently is a new host now on Chubby, the same one who spoke so like, I never want to be a host in the LCU, I'm better than the LCU, is now Lisi's co-host on Chubby, I think. It might be Babe. I really don't know. I can't keep up with this shit. I don't know who this guy is. You got Lila, who's also supposedly back in the LCU. I don't know really what shows she did fantastic on when she was there to begin with, but welcome back. You got this guy, PETA, who used to be on multiple different DACA teams in the LCU. I don't think he's back there. You got Scooter, who, that's why Xylee said if it's a person who was just on that panel, that's who she was talking about. And you got Pesci right here. Now, let's hear what happens.
Just want to apologize, and we good. Yeah,
What a
bitch.
fucking pussy.
That's when she started. She come up with that fucking lie, talking about I threatened a real lifer, and all I said was, "Oh, girl, you all right? My pirates couldn't find nothing on you on the internet. She turned it around.
So when Savage says things like, my pirates couldn't find nothing on you on the internet, what is Savage known for? I don't know, but apparently she goes IRL on people. All I know is there was a situation where apparently she pulled up to somebody's place with a bullhorn. Do I know what beef they previously had? Nope. I don't fucking know. But all I know is that Savage is somebody that had previously gotten in trouble, banned from the LCU, suspended from the LCU before for IRL happenings, threats of doxing, etc., right? So when she's saying she's asking for her pirates to look up info on Xylee, I'm sure we can all figure out what that is, but there's more. And look at all these people laughing, Scooter especially sitting here laughing.
And it's like I was trying to find her in real life. I am now. And that's just me.
On God.
And
What'd you say there, Scooter? On God? I just want to make sure you guys see what's happening here, because she directly said it. She just directly said it. I am now.
will.
Oh shit.
That's a solo mission. I
don't give it a
Oh, another voice. I didn't even realize. Pirate from the LCU.
She gonna do.
Goddamn.
Either she'll have to nut up, won't she? When she sees me.
I guess so. Shit.
I guess so.
And don't worry, Xylee, I'll go live just like I did the other time when I rolled up on motherfuckers. Don't worry. Don't fret, my pet. Everybody will see the weak bitch you are.
I'm gonna gouge out my eye right now. I'm gonna gouge it.
Y'all all heard that, right? You all heard Scooter too with his little remarks here and there. I just want to make sure so that when we play this next clip, it can't be mistaken. Because, oh boy, do I got a fucking point with all this. Let me grab the next one. Uno moment. Here we go. All right, so this next clip we're gonna watch is after Scooter joined the LCU. You guys obviously saw Xylee up on the panel, upset. She left. So she goes off and does whatever. And I guess her and Scooter at some point have some conversation. So he started talking about it on Hero. And I want to play you what he says. And this is very important. It's like, Lord, there's no, like, Lord have mercy. There's no way that that clip exists of you talking on that stream like that. And then this is your piss poor excuse for your actions. We're gonna put it in 1.25. The last one was normal speak, because I needed to make sure you heard everything they said.
Well, that is a shame that shouldn't got private. But yeah, no, Xylee and I had a good talk.
Oh shit, I missed members, by the way. We also got Werewolf Witchcraft with the 5 Hot Dog Gang gifted members, which takes us to 7. 7? Yeah, 7 out of 27. I don't know why. I couldn't do math there. I was having a moment.
Last night. I don't know that we're gonna be friends, but we had a good talk. It's the first time we've talked since,
Why wouldn't you be friends? What happened? Did I miss something?
Well, Xylie's not happy with you either, Pesci. Do you know that?
Oh, no, what happened? Because I was on that panel?
Well, yeah, it was the...
So if you already know what you could have done to upset somebody, why are you playing this? Well, what happened, game? Okay.
It was the panel. And, like, look, she's intelligent. Like, and here's what I told her.
Yeah, I forgot. Ron and Christina are also back. Apparently Gemini's not back. I don't know. They're all going back. That's all I gotta say. And we got Investigator River with the 20 Hot Dog Gang gifted members. If you just got a snipe, make sure to say thank you, River, because she just finished out today's daily members goal. That was some epic teamwork. It was like a 1, a 5, and then a 20, and it perfectly hit that was so beautiful. Love to see it. Thank you, guys.
Like, I'm gonna sweep in a little bit, but like, bro, I could tell when you were on that Savage panel, you were so fucking uncomfortable and out of your element. Like, you were just there, bro. Like, you're
uncomfortable and out of his element. Everybody was actively sitting up there, hearing what was said. Nobody left. I want to be clear. If somebody's on a panel and they say something that makes me uncomfortable, what am I going to do? Click and leave. It's a Discord call. There's a hang up button right at the bottom, hidden by those borders. All you gotta do is hang up the fucking call. So when they're sitting here saying, oh, well, I was uncomfortable on the panel, if you were really uncomfortable with what was said, why did you not leave?
I didn't even, look, because so Keep sent me the thing. Wait, hold on, I was gonna grab it. I was gonna go, don't worry, Scoot, I'll take care of this. No, all jokes aside, so Keep sent me a clip. And I'll bring this up on Cafe. I was gonna bring it up or whatever, because I guess I kind of felt bad or whatever, but I didn't even realize what they were talking about. So Keem sends me a clip of her literally saying she was going to go after Xylee. Dude, that shit went over my fucking head. Like, I didn't even realize what was being talked about.
Xylee, like, look, I'm not getting into, like, all the personal shit I had going on. But, like, I'm going to be honest, bro. I was just up on those streams because, like, I'd literally been drunk for, like, 8 hours. And I just didn't want to be alone. And, like,
Notice how every time any single person does anything wrong in the LCU, what's the excuse? What does it always go back to? I was either drunk or high. It's always that. They're never in their right mind when they make any decisions. It's always, I was drunk or I was high. It's always got to be the excuse of you were somehow impaired. It doesn't fucking matter. You're the same adult who picked up the bottle and chose to drink for 8 hours. So whatever actions you make in those 8 hours of you drinking are still your actions that you're still responsible for. What do you think that fucking excuse is here? You still sat up there, you laughed, you basically encouraged it by saying, oh, really? Oh, will you not? You were egging that shit on, buddy. We all just watched the clip.
fucking savage. I'm like, I'm putting a bounty out on. I'm just like, bro, I'm just gonna take another shot, I guess. Like, I don't know what to do here. I was just trying to get drunk. Like, dude, I was just lonely, guys. My bad. Like, I wasn't trying to dox anybody.
Like, you actually gotta be joking. Can we make that like a memeable sound? Can we make that a memeable sound? I gotta play that back, bro. That's crazy.
Out on. I'm just like, bro, I'm just gonna take another shot, I guess. Like, I don't know what to do here. I was just trying to get drunk. Like, dude, I was just lonely, guys. My bad. Like, I wasn't trying to dox anybody.
I was just lonely, guys. My bad. I wasn't trying to dox anybody. Poor little Scooter. Holy shit. That's actually crazy. There's no way you're really saying that. The actual flip-flop. But by the way, this is the same Scooter who died on a fucking hill of when he was on a stream calling my fucking phone number like a fucking creep. And I asked Tina, hey, do you want to compare the two numbers that are both calling us like creeps? He claimed I was doxing him, by the way.
Not my
while
fault.
he was calling me.
I was drunk.
Thank you. Beer 30 Clop with the $4.99 said, not my fault I was driving. I was drunk. That's literally perfect fucking comparison. Thank you. Thank you. Because it's like, This is the same fucking guy who whined and cried and said I doxed him because I read three numbers out of his phone number as he was actively calling me on a fucking stream. And he sat up there and laughed as somebody said they were actively going to go IRL on somebody. And he cried boo-hoo, wah-wah on his personal fucking channel of how evil everybody in the LCU was when that happened. And look at him up here now. God fucking damn, bro.
Dude, I didn't even know that was going on. Like me and Scooter, if you look at me and Scooter in that clip,
We're
I think
totally out of it, yeah.
We were, yes.
Totally
I
out
was
of
high
it,
as
yeah.
fuck and it was late.
Yeah, he's high and like I'm wasted.
Oh yeah, you're wasted as you're literally responding. Everybody, by the way, when she first said it, did you see the reactions that they had on their face? The, oh shit, we probably shouldn't be here right now. The, oh shit, she really just said something she shouldn't have said. And then they went on to egg it on. Specifically Scooter. I won't even blame that on Pesci. Scooter went on to egg it on.
I was smoking like a madman that night. But no, I think I'm gonna tomorrow on Cafe, I'll apologize. I know she watches that show, but I'll apologize to her
here's
for...
the deal.
Well, my
And
thing
that's
is,
why, like,
they said what we did wrong, Scooter, was we were supposed to call it out. I don't exactly know what we would have been able to call out.
well, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, people always say this, like, it's like, bro, what do you want me to say? Like, oh, that's wrong. Bro,
Nobody wants you to say anything. Leave the fucking panel. You know what you shouldn't have done? Egg it on. You know what you shouldn't have done? Laughed and be like, oh, really? Because we'll play that shit back. I'll play it back and show you once again. He egged that shit on. Because I really think that's important. But you know, another point I want to even bring up. Because I'm not even the one to ever defend ALR. But remember the way he flip-flopped on ALR? And he sat there and he claimed that she doxed him and all this crazy shit. And now... like, oh, not even, I think a week ago. I think like literally 5 days ago, something like that. I reacted to ALR's stream where you got Scooter in the chat basically begging to work with her again. This motherfucker is so desperate to get his lips back on the bottle. He will work with anybody. He'll sell his morals. This is how I almost have empathy for this motherfucker. Because this is the same guy, by the way, I was friends with to the point that I met up with him in person. He sat there and cried to us about, oh, you guys are like my best friends. I've never felt like friends like this, whatever the fuck. And was so happy to be finally moving into his own fucking place because he wanted to get away from his mom so bad and he wanted to feel this independence. Is literally drinking his fucking life away, bro. Is literally drinking his life away to the point that he's getting kicked out of this fucking apartment. He talks about it here. I'll play it out.
oh, like, blitzed out of our mind. Yes, it was wrong. And yeah, I probably should have said something. But there's a reason I started distancing myself after that. Because, like, oh, I don't know if I want to be involved with all this.
Distancing yourself after that, she's the same woman who sat up there and said, like I did before, you know the kind of actions she takes on people. You know the pirates, how they move. That's never been a secret. You know why she was no longer in the LCU to begin with. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? To sit here and say, oh, well, I didn't associate with her anymore after she said she was going to go IRL with somebody. Well, you were egging it on the fucking panel is so fucking bullshit of you to say.
You know what's fucked
bro,
up?
I don't take this shit that serious.
Xylia said way more fucked up shit about me. I've never even said anything about her other than she fucking hates my guts. So
Well,
let's be
and for you guys, it's gonna be
realistic.
different. Like, Xylee never said a bad thing about me, even after I left. So, like, I owed her an apology. Like, not just for, like, those. Like, I'm gonna be honest. And, like, Xylee's entitled to feel upset about those things, without question. I'm gonna be honest. I was not in the right mind. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I don't even remember those days. Like,
What's an apology there? He said, I owe Xylee an apology, as he goes on to give another excuse. These motherfuckers in the LCU become lol cows. That's really what it is. This motherfucker was just a random Discord user whose mom was in the LCU as a host, whose mom was also just a random Discord user, somebody who low-key was a fan for a long time. If you go back to early-ass streams in the LCU and go to the live chat replays, you'll see Gigi in the chat. But you know what's fucking funny about this? Him sitting up here and it's like you almost fucking feel bad for him because he really made himself the fucking lolcow, all to make Keemstar some fucking pocket money so he can get a little $10 bill in return to put his lips back on the bottle, bro. That's all it's about. And it's so fucking sad to see. It really is. And the problem with the LCU too is it encouraged that alcoholic behavior to keep going on. It's like a bad AA meeting. They're constantly calling out people for being alcoholics while doing drinking streams and drinking content and these IRLs that are also putting people in harm's way. Meanwhile, they're also actively bringing back hosts like Scooter, who was just up on a panel, like Pesci, who was just up on a panel with Savage, saying that they were going to, Savage said she was going to dock Xylee. She was going to go IRL on Xylee. They laughed about it, and they're back in the LCU as hosts. Keem used to say that whole purpose of Voldemorting people was to keep the LCU safe. The whole reason they banned people from the community was to keep the LCU safe. So they're bringing back all these Voldemorted people that were Voldemorted for these so terrible reasons back to the community. Do you really think it's a safe place? They're bringing back all the people who were banned. Do you really think it's a safe place? I will confidently tell you, without even being there, without even having touched foot in that bitch in 2 months at this point, almost 3, I will confidently tell you the LCU is the most dangerous place that it's ever fucking been. They are literally letting back anybody if you got $1. They're so desperate for money. You drop $1 on a stream, they will fucking unban you. They don't care what you did. I've seen multiple people in my chat today telling me that Lynx has been back in the LCU. Somebody who literally was banned multiple times for doxing, then brought back to be Keem's assistant after the fact, then got banned for having some Goonstar recording Keem's phone call. And honestly, it wasn't about the gooning aspect of really why she was banned. It was that she was caught recording phone calls of people. These are the type of people they're letting hang around there now because they got a buck.
I was checking out Lila during that, or Kate. I was looking at Lila and Kate during that whole fucking chill. All right.
No, but
I was looking at both the ladies.
I'm sorry it hurt her, but you know, like I'm more sorry about talking shit about her on my own channel. Like that's what I'm truly sorry about, because like, you know, she was somebody that was always good to me, you know, and I really fucked her over. You know, that's something I have to reckon with. I fucked over so many people in the past you know, year and a half of my life.
All right, I'll apologize tomorrow in cafe or whatever, but like I said, I never say anything bad about her specifically. I don't even understand the whole doxing thing, because it's like, when I had a Doberman, he passed away, I'd always love if somebody came to my house. Come on down. You know what I mean? Send the dogs after him. That'd be something fun to watch. You know what I mean? I never worried about someone knowing where I live or anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think it's because we're older, and back in the day.
Because you're old. It's because you're a man. What's so hard to understand? You're a man. Yes, she got a husband there. Her husband ain't fucking home, and you're sending, like, what's so hard to understand that people don't want their fucking address out there to a community literally full of doxers? I don't get what's so hard about that. I really don't. I couldn't fucking tell you, to be honest. The I'm tired of this grandpa is honestly so fucking for real. And here's my biggest fucking problem too. Once again, it's this Voldemort system bullshit. So I'm a dangerous figure because I poach people, but they are actively bringing back people who were on a panel with somebody who said they are doxing a host there. I don't. How is the mathing at this point? What excuses are they using for this fucking piss poor behavior that they have going on over there? Anybody going back to that shit, and I am confidently saying this right now, you are pathetic. You are a fucking loser. And if you are going back to beg to make money for Keemstar after you sat on a panel or you sat on your own channel and get talked all this shit about him, you have no morals. You stand for nothing. You will fall for anything. Jillian Thrill said literally a call to action to seek out Xylee's information. That is a danger to Xylee. Exactly. And she's supposed to be like a high figure over there. Yeah, like Harmonious Pretzel said, it's clear the rules don't matter. They really don't matter at this point, especially because they're so down bad for $1. They'll do any. You could be literally anybody. You got $10, you're in that bitch. That's so insane to me. That's so fucking wild. And I'm sure, as you guys have seen from my server time and time again, it's not hard to keep that shit locked down. I don't think we've had a single incident. A single incident.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
I won't be able to watch live, so I'll be part of the replay gang. Just wanted to say thank you for creating such a safe and welcoming community. Wishing you all the success you deserve it. Green heart emoji.
Thank you, Rosebush, and everybody who takes part of it being a safe and welcoming community.
Funny how they felt comfortable banning people for no reason before. Wonder what happened.
That's the thing, though. They felt comfortable banning people because they had those high rollers in the LCU. That's why they're back doing the whole, oh, we're doing the double diamond roll or whatever the fuck. Because they have to start giving more attention to donators again because they realize they pushed everybody out. Nobody wants to be a part of that shit. Oh, did you guys hear about Turbo doing blackface, by the way? Did you hear about that? I mean, is it the first time something like that's happened in the LCU? Do you think that it was an accident, a secret? No, they planned shit like that out. I told you guys, back when I was on Rewind, that night when Boogie came up and said the N-word a bunch of times, that was a plan. And they didn't even fully let me in on what the fuck was gonna happen. All they told me was, oh, Boogie's gonna come up and do some fucked up shit. You're supposed to let it happen. And I didn't even want to be a fucking part of that shit. That's so fucked up that they make you be a part of that shit. But at this point, knowing the shit that they do, if you stay there, that's on you. That's why I don't feel empathy for any of the hosts there anymore. I watch the, like, I can't even tune into these shows, but you watch it for 5 seconds and it's like Foxy's a really good example. Foxy's somebody who used to be kind of like a little bit monotone, but she was like bubbly. She looked like she had life in her eyes. You see a stream with her in the past like week? Bitch looks dead. She looks like the life has literally been beaten out of her. Crazy shit. Zen Monster said, was the Butterface one planned? I actually don't know. I don't know shit about that bitch. I did not fuck with her in the slightest. They let Belushi back. Yeah, they'll let anybody back. It doesn't take much to go back at this point. You say, Keem, let me in, and they'll let you. Wasn't Scooter the one begging for all these demands on his stream? And Keem said, oh no, Scooter's got to give me a sign-on bonus. Well, isn't it really coincidental that Nuts all of a sudden just got put in primetime when Scooter came back? Wasn't that one of Scooter's demands? Just saying. That's how desperate they are to bring people back. Moonkitten said Foxy died when they went through the Paradise streams. Facts. Imagine having to fucking deal with that. But at this point, the only reason I think Foxy is still there, and she's maybe the only person I feel bad for, is because, I mean, I'd say I feel bad, but this was also just a dumb decision. She, right after getting on Queen, said she signed for a brand new apartment that was like way more expensive. So she's probably locked into being into the LCU because she can't think of another way logically to like make enough money fast enough to be able to afford her apartment. But also, why did you lock yourself into a more expensive apartment without like a serious stable source of income? Because the LCU is not a stable source of income. That shit is wishy-washy as fuck. You could be on one of the most high-earning shows, Keem fucks with your show, or takes you off the show, and you're not earning money anymore. I mean, he tried to do that with me a fuck ton of times. I'll be real. Every show I was on was successful, and that's part of what pissed him off about me being there, is he would constantly try to fuck me over and make it so I wouldn't make money, and that just didn't happen. To be real. Jillian Thrill said her fiance also got laid off. Exactly. So she feels like she's locked into some fucking humiliation ritual now. It's cooked. Like, that's the thing I hate about that place, is like, I get where she's probably at right now. I don't know. It's fucking wild. But also, speaking of Foxy, I do want to talk about something that happened on, I think it was Nature or Bus or something along those lines. I'm just trying to think of if I forgot any of my points about any of these people going back that I wanted to bring up. Or if anybody has anything they want to ask. Jill said he didn't like being upstaged by you, Zay, in my opinion. I mean, here's the thing. I'll call it now. I promise you, they will only talk about me, like, in passing now, which is, like, something we're gonna watch here in a second. But they're not going to be bringing me up like they used to, because they really thought that by now my channel would be dead. They thought I'd see no growth. They thought I'd be the same as every other Voldemort who just went on there and did a fucking Discord call, did no fucking content, which makes 0 sense. Because I was never that bitch in the fucking LCU, so why would I have been that bitch when I left? Every show that I was on had produced fucking content because I fucking made it. I always had, not just me, a team of people willing to help me make a goddamn show. It wasn't that fucking hard back then. Also, happy birthday, Jake Hudson. Happy birthday. Early birthday. Well, his birthday's tomorrow, but happy early birthday. Zen Monster said, when they bring you up, they look stupid because you left and stuck to your morals, but they can't. And that's another fucking point. So many of these motherfuckers who are going back right now or are talking about going back, like Buff, for example, he's somebody, I got literally sent a clip of something from Buff's stream of him like, asking his chat, like, guys, would you be mad if I went back to the LCU, but like, I'm still here and do like channels on my own stream? It's like, bro, just say that you're not making enough money on your own fucking time and you need the LCU's coin plus your channel to be able to make something. That's really all it is. These people are not producing, the only good content that Buff did, and it's not even good content, he put 2 lol cows in a hotel. Congratulate, anybody could fucking do that. Nobody tuned in for you. They tuned in for the people you put up in a hotel. And he thought that that was gonna keep his channel rolling? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. Same thing with fucking Scooter. He ends up fucking just going over to his channel, drinking his life away to the point that he sells his goddamn setup so he could buy more alcohol. And now he's getting kicked out of his apartment, supposedly, for noise complaints or something. The apartment that he literally cried and was like, yeah, I'm so happy to like finally be living on my own and have some independence away from my mom. You lost all that to alcohol? Lady Wombat, Denmark went back after he apologized on his channel. Bro literally got on his fucking knees and apologized. That's crazy. And these are the same motherfuckers, by the way, who when I was still there and were trying to get me to leave, like thought it'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go. Scooter went on his channel. He's like outing the fact that I was gonna do a group channel with like him in Denmark at the time. And you know why I didn't leave with them? Because I saw the fucking content that they were producing and it was ass. I'm gonna be real. I was interested in doing a show with them when they were in the LCU and maybe they cared about themselves. But the second I saw them both leave, of course I wanted to see what they were gonna do before I fucking leave with them. That shit was a mess. Why would I fucking do anything with people producing content that piss poor? It was so bad. Like, to be so real. Crazy. Loki said he doesn't have working plumbing and has to walk a mile to the gas station to use the bathroom. Because he can't fucking pay a bill. He spends all his fucking money on alcohol. You think he's fucking paying any of the bills, any of the utilities? Fuck no. Psych Draw said, didn't Belushi just leak a fake contract too? Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I even talked about that on stream. That contract that everybody was passing around, they're like, this is the LCU official NDA. No, it's not. That was not it. It was a fake-ass contract, clearly written on Google Docs. You think Keem is giving us a Google Docs contract? Silly. Also, that was not the contract. That shit was 10 times more long-winded and had 10 times more bullshit. Like, I'll be real about the shit that Keem was shitty about, but these motherfuckers will literally make up stuff to try to shit on Keem instead of just shitting on him for the stuff he actually does. That's my point. They'll literally go to the lengths of making these fake fucking contracts, and he's like, yep, bring them back. I'm over here just literally calling out the real shit Keem does, and he acts like I'm a fucking devil. Zen Monster said, does Scooter still have a girlfriend? Why the fuck no one in this man's life intervened? I doubt that. I highly doubt. I mean, his girlfriend was literally a LCU fucking Discord fan to begin with, and I ain't even gonna touch on that. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna touch on that. Young Jay said, Scooter is claiming he didn't get paid the ad money. Why he wants to run back now when his channel is doing good? That's another point. That's the perfect fucking point. If you're claiming that you were wronged so fucking much, this and that by Keem, why are you running back? And I know for a fact he did get paid the ad money. Like, everybody got paid the ad money. It was like, he probably just doesn't even know how it's included. Anyways, like, I'll call out Keem on, like, not paying for the things he didn't pay for, but, like, everybody got paid the ad money. It was just included in the fucking paycheck. Does he not realize that analytics just show the money with the ad money? I don't know. Anyways, Butterfinger said, Denmark and Scooter know how talented you are at producing a show, and that's all they wanted you to do. I mean, probably, yeah. They probably just wanted me to do the work fucking for them or whatever. And honestly, I would have fucking done it. I would have ended up fucking doing it. But they ended up being weird as shit. Like, to be so for real. 69 Snarky Shark said, speaking as someone who grew up with an alcoholic, they won't see anything wrong until they reach the bottom of the barrel. Sometimes that is too late. You can't make people get help. You know, that's true. That's true. And I think that's like, honestly, to say about most of the people over there in the LCU, because this is not just exclusive to these certain people. And like mostly everybody over there, I can't think of anybody offhand, maybe except like Billy, who doesn't have like a serious alcohol problem. And I don't know, maybe he does because I haven't seen his stuff since he's been over there. CJ said, I found that the female Voldemorts end up doing solid shows. You, Savage, Gigi, and Roxy. It's not hard. I mean, that's really... the best way to explain it is it's like, it's not hard. They just put zero effort. Why the fuck does everybody do AI thumbnail? Can I call that out? I will occasionally have some AI on my thumbnails, but like today's thumbnail, that's not AI. Somebody literally photoshopped that together. Like, it's really not that hard to like just know somebody that does Photoshop from your community, or like just make it yourself. Why is everybody doing fucking AI? It's like they learn this shit in the... That's part of the problem, I think, with most of the Voldemorts. They learn this shit in the LCU, and then they go to their own channel, they just do the exact same fucking shit. They're all doing the borders, they're all doing... Like, have your own format. Be your own fucking person. Be your own individual. Why do you all need to do the exact same thing as the LCU? And wonder why your audience is never growing outside of that? Crazy concept. Young Jay said, wonder how long will be until Gigi comes back to the LCU. I mean, apparently she said she's not gonna go back. It's hard to say, though. She's been wishy-washy with that to begin with. Anybody who you see on their channel who says they still miss people over there is more than likely gonna go back at some point. I'll say it, hand to heart. I don't miss a single motherfucker over there. I got not a single care in the world about anybody left over there. Krabby Sue said they are lazy as fuck. That's why. Well, that's why a lot of them end up in the LCU to begin with. Because, like, I went over there when I first joined the LCU. The LCU was just starting. There was no shows yet. It was only Live and Queens. And I auditioned to be on Queens, okay? That was back when, like, Live was getting like 3 to 5K views. Queens was getting 2 to 3K views. That would actually have been a big boost for me as a small creator. The universe was also so different back then. Entirely different from what it is. Now it's just like self-serving for Keem. That's all it is. It's to make him $1. People, it took me a while to realize this because it was never really said until there was about like 8 or 10 shows in the LCU, that Keem gets the same percentage from each one. He doesn't care if Lolcow Live or Lolcow Pit makes more money. He will never give a fuck which shows are doing good or which shows are doing bad, as long as some of them are doing good because he collects 50% from each of them. There's no incentive for him to care who is doing good or who's doing bad or who's doing well in the universe, because he's going to collect 50% no matter what. And there's those diehard LCU like loyalist fans who they don't even care what show it is. They'll just spend their money there no matter what. Because it's almost like they've been like ingrained to do it. They've watched this content for so long they just don't even know where else to go. And they feel like they got to. A lot of them feel like almost personally indebted to the LCU. Like some weird type of loyalty. Butterfinger said, Zay Scooter's in for a hell of a ride because the pirates don't like backstabbers. Zay Savage made 1K on her channel a couple days ago. A lot of what she says is just satire. I mean, I don't know much of Savage's content. That's why I'm saying I don't know the beef between her and Xylee. But what I do need to call out is, like, Savage is directly saying she's gonna go IRL. She's not in the LCU, so that's her fucking business, whatever the fuck. I don't really fuck with the doxing shit. But like I said, that's her fucking business. But to be so for real, for Keem to just let Scooter and Pesci, Lila, all the people on that panel just walk back in there after being on a panel of doxers, after claiming that the whole reason Voldemort's were a thing to begin with was to keep the LCU safe. Well, how are you keeping the LCU safe if the gate is open for doxers? Or people that will associate with doxers when it's convenient for them? I don't really know. Krabby Sue, I said, I just mean with the AI. I know you put hella effort in with your content. No, I knew what you were saying. No, you're good. Yeah, I hate the fucking AI shit too. That's why I try to like, all my emotes, those are not AI. None of the Discord emotes are AI either. Most of them are made by somebody named Spiffy on Twitter who drops like free emotes. So if you're like a creator, you can check her out. And all the ones on the YouTube channel are made by Psych Draws. If you want to check out Psych, she's the best. Young Jay said Keemstar probably making 10 or 100K every month with all of his channels because he's getting 50% of the money. I can confidently tell you there was months when I was on Glass that Glass made I think it was $25,000. 25K. There was a month on Nerds where we made 40K. So, yeah. I can tell you, Key probably made 100K off me. Can I be real? Key probably made 100K off me, now that I'm thinking about it. Wait a minute. That's crazy. I just did the math on that. That's 30K right there. Fuck me. The reason I get frustrated isn't because I'm not grateful that Keem gave me the platform. I think he misunderstands that. It's because he never helped me with the show. He shit on every show that I did. And like going back, thinking about it, all I ever did was put money in his pocket. All he had to do was not shit on my shows, not fuck with me, leave me alone, and I would have kept making money there for him. Honestly. But it got to a point where you could, like, see the level of greed come through him way worse. It's like when he started to feel like he couldn't control the narrative anymore. Like, when he started to realize that, like, not everybody was just this, like, Keem loyalist, and people would speak up against him. People would disagree with his decisions. Because there was a time in the LCU where if you disagreed with Keem, everybody would attack you in the Discord. You had to agree with Keem at a certain point in time. So when they like shit on hosts who used to do that, it's like, honestly, that's what you had to do to be able to make it by. Yeah. Miss 5x5 since like Draws as in Jersey's wife. That's my wife now. That's all I gotta say about that. Krabby Sue said he's bald because he has a corrupt heart. He's bald! And he's torturing people who have hair! Alright. So I think I talked that point to death. I think, we got the general, my opinion on that. So let's go ahead and check out this one other thing that happened. So this was on Nature. And I'll be very real. It's not like it has, like, the most importance, but I did just want to talk about it because I don't like lies. And I don't like lies that involve me because I'm not there to speak on them. So the context for what we're about to watch is that... Did I click on the wrong stream? I think I did. The context for what we're going to watch is that apparently Rosie and Foxy were up on a panel together. Now, if you don't know, from the very first week Lol Cloud Glass was a thing, Foxy and Rosie had beef, and I can't even really remember where the fuck it started. It was really dumb to me. And it just prolonged and it got worse. And then there was like almost like kind of like a joke of it, like where we had a mutual understanding with Foxy that the audience just didn't like her. And I even invited her up on panels because I'll be real. You guys can even go back to the very beginning of Glass, see this for a fact that it was a thing. I would invite her up to do shows with me because I liked Foxy. I thought she was a good host who had a lot of potential. She had personal beef with Jersey, which had nothing to do with me, but Jersey would take it as a personal slight, specifically on the day when she got sick and wasn't available to do the show. 5 minutes before the show started, Foxy messaged me in the host chat and said she could do it. And I was like, you know what? That's perfect. We get into a VC together, and I was like, you know what? The audience is probably going to shit on you. They're probably going to tell you they don't want to see you here. But you know what we could do? Change their mind. We could potentially make it so the audience doesn't hate you anymore. I'm like, I know Jersey's not there to like confront it or whatever, but you could say your piece. We could just try to move on with the show, and then maybe Jersey will address it tomorrow. Well, Jersey ended up popping into the show. They beefed it out or whatever the fuck. And I thought after that, things would be good. Now, jabs had been taken back and forth from both sides like since then. I assume they left off never being good. I was cool with Foxy. I'm sure Foxy can attest to the fact that I even gave her advice when she first started out in the LCU. I really liked Foxy. I wanted to see her succeed. I think that she could be a really talented creator even on her own. I don't think she really needs the LCU, but you know, it is a place to learn and grow, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this clip up because they, as per usual, have been like fighting on and off. But then Rosie goes on to start talking about Foxy not being allowed in the glass VC and saying how that was something that I did. Which I'm sure a lot of you glassholes can actually attest to this, because this was a 20-person VC I was in. I was in a 20-person VC one time in glass with Foxy and Twiggy with like 18 other people. But I never banned Foxy from the glass VC. So if she banned Foxy from the glass VC, that was her prerogative that I never even knew about. Because there's 18 people somewhere that can back me up on the fact that they were in a VC with me and Foxy in glass more than once. It happened more than once. Just saying. So, I'm gonna play the clip of where she says it because I don't fuck with this bullshit of like her trying to like say that Foxy's the one keeping up the beef or whatever. I'm not saying that Foxy might not be the one pushing it now, whatever the fuck. I don't know what's going on over there now. But to say that I was the reason she had beef with Foxy, no, that's your own problem. Jersey can't even take accountability for the fact that she just didn't like Foxy on her own.
This is for drinks and bones for Prom King.
Bones?
I don't like that. We're just
there's no reason for you to like claim it like it's like I said, like it's gospel. If you don't even have the facts, you could have fucking hit me up. It definitely wasn't, but you could have hit me up too. You could have hit me up 2 months ago or whatever the fuck it happened.
To be fair, Foxy.
We were not friends.
To be fair, Foxy, the only reason why it's fresh on Jersey's mind is because Fupa did come up and just say it recently.
And also, not for nothing, you're saying that we weren't friends.
She was
Me and you
on the same phone call, and she was also on the same fucking bus stream talking shit as well.
Yeah, no, she didn't say that.
So apparently, slight context as well, there was some like glass stream where like I don't really know, they were like picking and choosing between people. I guess they were doing like a version of Choosy, and like they had to choose who they would like kill or not kill, and it was between me and Foxy, and she chose to kill me because I called her a bulldog, even though she went and sat on there and said, well, you know, Foxy like went on and like talked about my relapse and all this stuff and still chose to kill me because I called her a bulldog, which I thought was really funny. I can't lie. Like, that is just petty to another level. But then she's sitting up here, like, saying, well, no, I didn't keep the beef going. That was, like, a day before this. Anywho.
I had beef with her for that shit, too. But me and you squashed it, and it didn't fucking rev back. Me and you literally were sitting there talking to each other.
No. That's also not true. Rosie was never the one who wanted to squash it with Foxy. It was always me pushing her to squash it with Foxy because I liked Foxy and I thought the beef was dumb. I'm gonna be real, because that's just fact.
You didn't fucking... No, you didn't.
You're a lying ass bitch. The glassholes will literally admit that.
You're a lying ass
bitch.
Use your fucking... Carl, the instigator, donated $9.99.
Rosie. What are you saying?
You.
I love
Nangle. I'm so blazed that I thought someone covered their box with a gif of 21 Savage. Whole time it's Slytherin. My bad.
I go on record and say that he's kind of cute.
We literally sat there and squashed it, and it wasn't until you made the...
Bro, thank you, Tom. Tom clocked that shit. Yo, this is why I appreciate when the OG glassholes are in the chat too, because y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Tom said, Rosie said on stream that she didn't want to make amends. Why is she lying through her teeth? Because all she does is lie. She's out here trying to make, like, gaslight the shit out of Foxy and make her look fucking crazy. She never had intentions to clear shit up. Maybe recently. That's what I'm saying. Maybe in the recent times. But not any time when I was there.
That you made of me, everything right back up.
Oh,
shit!
shit.
Come to you and
Wait, Carrot Butts in the chat. Good to see you, Carrot. Hey.
fucking squash shit, and you didn't fucking respond to me for shit.
No, we're not talking about months ago. We're talking about mad recently when we were talking back and forth, and you were like,
This feels like the prom I
and the
went to.
fucking VCs were still around, and you were like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know, like, I know we've had our beef and shit, but I hope that we're good.
Hey, look, bitch. I just checked our DMs, and it looks like me.
I just said it wasn't in DMs, and I just said it wasn't in DMs, and I just said it wasn't in DMs. You stupid fucking bitch. I just said it wasn't in DMs. You stupid ass bitch.
Which is literally facts. I know for a fact that this literally happened because Rosie would tell me whenever Foxy would DM her and try to make shit right, and she's like, I don't really care to like make shit right now. I don't want to make him mad. She never wanted to make shit right with her. But now when it's convenient for her to be on this narrative of, oh, well, I was always the one trying to make shit right with you. But that's literally not facts. But the only reason she can run with this lie is because I'm not there to be able to go up there and defend Foxy and correct the narrative. She knows half the people that are glassholes who were actually there for the OG days aren't even there to clock that shit anymore. So she could just lie through her teeth, gaslight the shit out of Foxy, even though she knows she's dead wrong.
Fake, because you're
did that shit no, you're fake because you did that shit in the VC side chat to make sure that everyone saw that Foxy was a good person, right? That's why I said I had the fucking glassholes to back me up because the VC fucking knew.
That was months after. That
and
was
that's what
months
I'm
after I tried to make shit right with you.
Bitch. And that's what I'm referring to.
What the fuck are you talking about? You still said in that side chat, you said we're not cool.
What are you talking about? I literally said, I was like, hey, I don't want to.
We're not fucking cool.
My pee-pee is so wet.
No, I didn't. I was like,
keep spilling my drink on
hey,
it.
look, I don't want to bring it up right now because everything is fresh and because I was right after Zay did what she did. And I was like, hey, yeah, we can talk about it.
Because who did what they did? Let's slow this down.
Is so wet.
No, I didn't. I was like,
keep spilling my drink
I was like,
on
hey,
it.
look, I don't want to bring it up right now because everything is fresh and because I was right after Zay did what she did.
Zay did what she did? What did Zay do? Is she really still on this narrative? Zay did what she did? Zay left the LCU? And you chose to stay? With all the shit that you... Bro, this is the same bitch who every episode of Glass had some sort of moral hierarchy she's living on. And she's over there with Turbo doing blackface. Like, come on. Like, you can't even make this shit up. We got Tom with the Little Smoky for 1 month who said, I'm so happy you moved past the LCU so we can enjoy your content without the weird cult overseeing us. You're thriving now. So proud of you. I appreciate that. Let me also respond to this one. We got Young Raj in the chat who said, Zay, you're no different. Call yourself a Voldemort, but all you do is cover the LCU to stay relevant. You might as well go back. All you talk about is this shit. Then maybe you only tune in when you see the LCU in a fucking thumbnail because you're LCU brains. I've covered plenty of other shit on my fucking channel, but you LCU idiots only tune in when there's an LCU thumbnail. So you just look stupid every fucking time. I'll keep taking the free fucking viewers from you idiots who want to tune in.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
One at a time, please. Devilish face emoji.
Shit, tell him, Logie. Sassy Cassie said, what happened to her crying and saying you saved her? Quite the switch up. That part.
And I was like, hey, yeah, we can talk about it going forward. And then you popped back in, you lying ass bitch, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, bitch, shut the fuck up. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Did somebody kick her? Wait, did you kick her? Wait,
that's... You, Rosie.
Oh, you're killing my
prom. No, because she keeps fucking talking over me, bitch. Let me fucking tell what actually happened. I came in the fucking VC. I came in the fucking CC side chat. I came in the fucking VC side chat and said...
Oop. We got Goku with the 2 who said, hi, Jay. Hi, Zay. I just want to say that you are the best. Thank you, Goku.
Hey guys, can I come hang out with you? And you said no, we're not cool like
we're talking about we are talking about.
But to be fair, wait, hold on, time out. Foxy, you know I love you, but don't kick her from my show, please.
All right, fine.
I hate people. This is why I hate the LCU, bro. You will have literal content happening on. You will have an interesting, entertaining argument, and some motherfucker who needs to be the center of attention needs to be like, wait a minute. This is my show. This is my show. Settle down, please. Like, shut up. Who even are you? Who even is this guy? I don't even know this guy. Nobody's tuning in because of you. Christ.
Seriously.
Hey, Jersey, she's jealous of you.
Tina, we literally
Jealous of
saw
Jersey?
she's mad recently, and we were good.
Right.
We were
Bitch,
good.
I haven't said shit at all ever recently. The fuck?
You fucking
And we were even cool after that shit.
What are you talking about, you crazy bitch?
We were
Well, if the shoe fits.
even cool
I
after
know you
that.
get drunk, so you might not remember, but and I know it
When the
might
fuck
be
did I
legal,
call you a
so you
crack
might
whore,
think you're better
bitch?
than me.
I came up on your own fucking glass stream after we talked shit on Buzz,
Exactly.
and we were
How
cool.
stupid do you sound? If we weren't cool, why would I be like, oh, Foxy, you're more than welcome to come up to glass and make.
Because Rosie got this really fucking bad habit of doing this shit where she'll be like fake nice in front of the audience to people and then like talk shit about them like in weird. So she'll either talk shit about people not in front of the glass audience, so she'll go on like other streams and do it, or she'll like talk shit with the glass audience but then be cool with that person on their stream. Does that make sense? So she'll present one way in front of one audience and then present another way in front of another audience. She does that shit all the time. Like, the best reason I can explain to you that she feels comfortable confronting Foxy right now is because she's on a panel full of a bunch of other people who she feels like can back her up. If she was up here solo with Foxy, wouldn't happen.
Sure
Okay, but you're trying to bring shit back up to make yourself fucking relevant again.
Also, can we talk about all these fucking goals on the screen? This is egregious. The entire screen border is covered in goals.
She didn't bring anything up. To be fair, no, it was Fupa. To be fair, it was Fupa.
She's choosing to fucking
And I
bring
love
it
her
up
down.
right now.
I'm not dogging Fupa. I would like if I was gonna eat anyone's pussy here, it would be hers.
Yeah, we really needed you to add that in, random fucking guy who nobody knows what you are. Thank you for adding your drunk fucking commentary to this argument that nobody gave a fuck of what you had to say, buddy. This is what I talk about when the alcohol ruins the shows in the LCU. You got these motherfuckers up there. Half the fucking panel should be gone right now. What the fuck is this random bitch in yellow, the motherfucker in the tie? Why are they up here? What are they adding? What the fuck is MTV Nick ever added to a show? This whole screen is just nonsensical bullshit. And you have an argument between two people happening, and the one person in the argument is half covered by fucking goals. Like, this is so crazy.
Yes, I love Fupa. That's my
I
dog.
love her.
Yes.
TMI bones. TMI.
Jersey, you know since you've been here these.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight.
You know, you're right, Logie.
Go to add a goal to the overlay.
Goal for a goal. We're doing a goal for a goal. We're doing a goal for a goal. Boom. We did it as a YouTube goal, so it's not even on the overlay. You want an overlay goal? You gotta hit that goal. Bam. We got Shandon Yam with the 2 cent. Can we get a goal for you to make the Doug pizza? What the fuck is the Doug pizza? I don't want to know. It will cover half the screen with grammar mistakes, but only if you hit the goal for the goal. Come on. You think I just add goals for no reason?
Women have been going at you, girl. They ain't got no natural fucking comedic company. They don't know how to do shit. Jersey, you know since you've been here, these women have been going at you, girl. They ain't got no natural fucking comedic company. They don't know how to do
comedic company. She couldn't even think of a positive thing to say about Jersey. She struggled. She said comedic company. Yeah, your comedic company.
Shit. All you have to do is OnlyFans. Something you don't do.
It's monotone, Fox.
No.
Something she doesn't do. Tina, you can't be this. Please. Someone correct the narrative. That's crazy.
Motherfucker.
We got, it's obviously Danny with the $4.99 trying to get a goal on the screen, attempting.
She does. No,
she does OnlyFans too.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up, Tina.
I do sex work too. First of all,
she doesn't. You call her a drug addict.
No, she does sex work. She does. I know she does.
Yeah, I do sex work as well. But it's not a matter of that.
I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that about you.
It's a matter of
she tries to throw shit.
And I promote my.
At that point, yeah, clock that shit. Literally, Tina comes up there to throw that shit in her face, and literally Jersey does OnlyFans too. So dumb.
And knowing shit.
Wait, should I do sex work, guys?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No, it's a matter of this ass pound ass bitch trying to say that we never squash it when we absolutely fucking did. And I will go back and get the fuck.
I tried to squash shit with you.
Should I stand up and show my nutsack?
If this Bones guy actually doesn't shut the fuck up.
Fuck off, cult ass VC.
No, you're lying for your fucking teeth once again. Surprise, surprise.
You wouldn't let me and your cult ass VC.
A joker and a midnight wiener stroker.
Here is my contribution to add a goal to the goal for the goal.
The goal to the goal for the goal for the goal. We gotta go for the gold for the goal. Boom.
I'm a toker, a joker,
see,
and a midnight wiener stroker.
A goal for a goal to meet the goal that is the goal.
A goal for a goal to meet the goal, to put the goal on the goal. That's the goal. We hit gold. Goal.
When I came very respectful in your side chat,
was here, bro. She hasn't been
asked VC.
Once again. Surprise, surprise.
You wouldn't let me and your cult ass VC when I came very respectful in your side chat.
Was here, bro. She hasn't been here in
hang out with you, and you said no.
Ass broad, bro.
I asked you.
Well, Zay never kicked Foxy out the VC, so why you lying through your teeth right now? Why you just straight making shit up? This is what I can't stand. Motherfuckers saying shit like, oh, well, when Zay was here, when this was... No, you were there too. I never kicked her out the VC. I'm sure other motherfuckers can directly say that they have been in a VC with both me and Foxy, and we've been nothing but cool and cordial. I've never had a fucking problem with Foxy. Your beef with Foxy is your own. Realistically, you want to know where her beef started with Foxy? Because when Glass first started, Keem gave me Melons as an intern. Then he gave me Rosie. Then Foxy wanted to be on the show too. And I said I wanted to audition all three of them. And Rosie was intimidated.
I want my 50%.
You're going to have to try harder, Logie, to hit the goal for the goal for the goal to get the 50%. We got barely...
Motherfucker.
Coming in now.
Go, G-O, go Owl.
Go Owl. Go a little. S1K said Keem alt exposed? Where? Did I miss it? Oh, another relevant opinion said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so glad Rosie is gone. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody leaked that she flunked her way through elementary school. Goddamn. Goddamn. Hey, that got way more savage than I thought at the end. Jillian Thrill said, I've been in a Glass VC with Foxy in it and it was chill. That's my point! The only time it wouldn't have been chill is if Rosie's ass was in there because she got personal beef with Foxy because she couldn't stand the fact that Foxy actually might have been a better choice for Glass. I didn't get to pick, though. Keem picked Rosie at the end. Even though he told me I would get to pick, which was kind of dumb.
I asked you, Jersey, and you said no.
Broncos fighting for third place, you dumbass bitch. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
You can never compete with me, the fuck?
Bitch, I don't want to compete with your lazy ass, no good ass, starfish and dead lazy ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you never could. You
can
never fucking beat me with your fucking boring ass fucking marble mouth. Not doing shit without fucking Zay. Yeah, you fucking wish you're fucking nothing without her.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
What if there was a goal? Thoughtful face emoji. Also, you were never the problem. T emoji.
It is really funny. I will bring this up. There's a lot of people who were Glass fans who stopped being Glass fans because of things that Rosie did and are now on my channel. Like, for example, her smoking inside with the fucking cats and I had to sweep for that shit. I'm sorry. I apologized for that a million times. I will say sorry again. Because I never should have swept for that shit. Ever should have swept for that shit. But notice how she's outside now smoking a cigarette. So all that rah-rah before about how she couldn't step outside to smoke, but she's outside smoking here. You know how many people literally canceled their memberships because she refused to put down the goddamn cigarettes for 2 hours to not suffocate her fucking cats, but then would sit there and be on some high horse about Amber and her fucking cats? I'm like, there's no way. Like, this is actually crazy work. It's crazy.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
Gotta get that Doug pizza. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. I know they gotta be lying saying regular floor pizza with banana pudding dumped on it is tasty.
What the fuck, Chan? Excuse me, what the fuck are you? What are you, Chan? What are you talking about? But it wasn't just that too. Like, there were other things. And it's like, my biggest problem with her now, genuinely, is her inability still to just be like wrong for anything. It's always somebody else. It's never her. Do you notice that? And you even have Foxy sitting here like, let's be so for real. How's Glass doing since I left? Blink, blink. It's not hard to figure out who was the one putting in the fucking work for the show. It really isn't. And she's sitting up here comparing herself to Foxy like Foxy's not on fucking Queens right now. Like Foxy's not on like 2 different shows. And all Rosie got is Glass with this guy who says nothing.
Let's content. Let it
That's
go.
why this show is so successful without her.
I know,
He seems to think we're doing good. Good thing.
Yoga needs.
Keem seems to think we're doing good. Keem goes up there and tells you guys are doing good to try to convince your audience that you're doing good so they'll want to donate to the show, because you literally have the same 3 donators on the show every single day. Like, Blink, what's the content been over there? Tom said, has Snowgoss even spoke this whole time? We got the first sentence. We got his first sentence.
2 more votes, people, and I don't want my king to not make king.
I
It says
already
11.
Bitch, shut up.
11.
No, I gave it to him.
Well,
I gave it on the queen.
If you could get off his phone,
Never
he
mind.
would.
I'll shut up.
I already did it, Tina.
Hey, Jersey, how do you feel about her saying that you can't compete where you don't compare?
She's a stupid ass bitch. She got fucking thrown another show because she doesn't have enough money, bro. She got thrown another top fucking show because she doesn't have enough money. It's not.
You are the same Rosie who claimed you wanted to leave the LCU so bad that Keem was so evil but didn't leave because you literally said you couldn't afford to leave. What are you talking about? Doesn't have enough money. Neither one of you have enough money. Can I be real? Both of you are in the same tax bracket. Neither one of you should be comparing wallets right now. You're both in the exact same tax bracket.
For her merit. It's not for her fucking talent. That's for goddamn sure. And she wants to sit there and run her mouth about how Glass isn't successful, but that's why Keem has literally come up multiple times to the point where our TTS is literally Keem fucking complimenting the show, you stupid bitch.
This is how much of a Keem dick sucker she is. She is literally using Keem as a merit for how Glass is doing good now, by the way. The same bitch. That's how I can tell you. Once again, a bitch who stands for nothing will fall for anything. And oh, bitch, she's falling down.
I have you squash it, but that shit is all the way right the fuck back up if you want to be a dumbass bitch, bro. I promise you that.
I wasn't even trying to fucking fight with you. I thought we were cool until you tried to come up here and start some shit. That was way over fucking buried.
Make up your mind, you stupid bitch. You just said we weren't, so we are. We're not.
Like this. Go ahead, stupid bitch.
You fucking literally fucking said that I was not allowed to fucking come into your fucking BC.
Get it out.
Go ahead. What?
Go ahead.
Is she on drugs? She on drugs for sure.
We weren't cool. Now you're saying
she high as fuck.
Cool. So which is it?
High as fuck.
Obviously, we're fucking not.
Bones, are you high?
Can I ask you
No, I wish. I can't smoke any.
God, it's like watching like a trap house put on a podcast. It really is. Tom said Foxy's so good at rage baiting her. Honestly, true. Miss 5x5 said it was super easy to see who was actually serious about putting on a good show when you had to keep redirecting her attention to stay on a task for the plan of the show. Yo, can I tell you the most frustrating thing about being on Glass with Rosie? Because I know you guys peeped this shit. I would play a clip, and I would be like, hey, Rosie, who do you think about that? And you could literally tell she didn't even watch the fucking clip because she'd be like, yeah, that's crazy. And then I'd be like, okay, fine. Like I would talk about it, and then I'd put on another clip, right? I'd put on another clip. And then I'd be like, well, I know you really didn't care about that last one, but what do you think about this? And she'd be like, yeah, I really don't even know what to say about that. That's crazy. And then I'd be like, okay, that's fine. I'll talk about it for 10 minutes. And then I talk about it. And then I'll put on another clip. And another. And it's just a repeat of that for the whole episode. Like, you could not tell me that didn't happen on multiple different episodes of Glass. And I thought I was starting to go insane until people started pointing it out in the chat. And I was like, I'm not crazy. I literally thought I was actually losing my mind at one point. I was like, there's no way. Am I just talking to myself? Like, am I watching the same clips? Or like, what's happening here? Tom said, I think you only put up with with her as a host because I think you meant you were friends with her. But yeah, no, I think a lot of it is like, we formed a fast friendship. So I put up with her like lack of work and like lack of effort into the show because we were friends. But it got to a fucking point. Like it really did. Like the biggest fucking thing was like I literally say this Tuesday, I still have shit for goals sitting here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Waiting to do.
No comment.
No comment. Thank you, Loki. But I literally still have shit waiting for goals sitting here. Like, I have the full country outfit, whatever the fuck. I still have the fucking full nerds outfit waiting here.
A Joker.
Could never use.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
Yes, Glass is doing so well today. She's attacking Foxy again while only 73 people are watching. When you were there with no redirect, you had 4x's the viewers.
That part. I'm literally over here, 0 redirect on my personal channel with 200 viewers right now. That's not my usual viewer number. I've been average about 100 lately. But they're not even hitting that. There's no way it could still be worth it to be over there at this point.
More, Tina, because I get like into weed psychosis and I could become schizophrenic.
I have a question, Foxy. So, like,
oh my god, wait. I gotta point this out, because I think this clip is done anyways. They're about to, like, yap along. Squid in the chat said, OMG, yes. It was like you were talking to yourself. She would just laugh. That was my other personal trigger. She would, like, start laughing and then not stop. And just keep laughing. And I'm like, are words gonna come out? Or is this just a giggle show? Because I'm like, it gets to a point when you want to like talk about something, when you want to like have a conversation with your co-host and they're just giggling. And you're like, I guess I'm gonna giggle too.
Surprise,
nothing's funny, but I'll laugh. Chanting Yan with the 2 cent, but do you have the Law and Order dun dun sound? Yeah, I know. My show is not professional. Squid said, yes, we noticed. Y'all picked up on this shit, bro. Moo Kid said, dude, the time when she busted out the yellow cowboy hat and laughed for 10 minutes about it, I thought I was gonna pass out. I was like, it's not that funny.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I was like, it's a little funny, but not that funny. We hit the goal for a goal. We hit the goal for the goal. All right, now I gotta make a loud and obnoxious goal. All right. So I gotta put in like background opacity for up to 100. We're gonna make it say goal. All right. Bam. Boom. Our loud and obnoxious goal. Okay. Anyways, so this is our goal for today. And until we hit this goal, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs. I'm gonna mention to you. Oh wait, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little small. One sec. It might be a little too small. Oh fuck. Oh shit. There. Okay, is that? Oh fuck. There we go. I think that's good. Can you guys see it now? Is it good? All right. Sammy said so. Said shit. Take up ad space with the graphics. Get your bag right. Wait, I'm missing something. Here, wait. Shit. Give me 1 sec, guys. Oh, it doesn't matter. This is an LCU stream anyways. S1K with the 199 said, can you make it bigger? I can't read it. Fuck, I don't know. I think that's like... I know it's really small, guys. I don't know what to do. We got Demetrix with the 199 who said, I think you have a goal for this. I couldn't tell. Yeah, I know. It's really small. I'll update it, though. If you guys can see that, it's 2 out of 25. Guys, wait. Don't worry. I have something cooking up. All right, guys, I got it cooking. Sorry. AI is just not fast enough in this trying times. We got Logie Bear with the 199 who said exactly what I needed. E-beg game strong. That's what I'm saying.
Surprise,
all right, we need Subway
motherfucker.
Surfers. Subway Surfers. Subway Surfers is coming. We got Harmonious with the 2 said, wait, we can still see. Fuck, I'm getting Subway Surfers. It's coming. Fuck. Okay, I got this. This should satiate you guys for a second. Okay. Right? Now I'm getting Subway Surfers.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh god. Okay, we got Subway Surfers.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Anyways, guys. So I just wanted to let you know, I was thinking, yeah, this channel's just really doing bad, and I can't really figure out what's wrong with our content, guys. Like, you're just really not putting in the money that you used to put in. And I think that Keem is about to move our time slot to 6 in the morning, and I just can't figure out why he would do such a thing. It's just getting so... we're putting so much effort into this show, guys. We're waking up every day, and we're doing so much for you guys, and it just seems like you don't even care about what we're fucking putting in. Like, it seems like you don't even know what's going on anymore. Is the goal even updated? I haven't seen a blue dono come in since the last 2. We would never scam you here, though. Oh, fuck. My mic's falling. Do I need to take a shot? Is it time for a shot? $20. $20. I'm taking a shot. $20 right here, right now. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't mean to go mute for like 5 minutes there. My mom just called me, and my aunt is sick and dying, and I really just need to make sure that you guys all know that my aunt is really sick, and only I have the money to save her. Only I have the power like Spider-Man. So I really need to pull up to her job today and with my bare hands perform the surgery, but I can only do that if we hit this goal for 7 reds. We need 7 red donos to save my aunt's life, or else she really is going to die by the hands of gallbladder abnormalities. Yes, it's really true. All right, 20 for the shot though, 20 for the shot. Getting drunk for my aunt, drunk for my aunt. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? Yeah, we got a subscriber! Somebody enjoyed! Alright, we do have to keep our loud and obnoxious goal up, because we did hit a goal to keep the loud and obnoxious goal up, so I'll just slightly move it down so you can at least see my face. Dude, I genuinely think that's like the best LCU stream that's happened in a minute. Am I right? That's like better than half the shows they put on all day there. Like, sheesh. I'm cooking. Lady Zania said, what did I step into? You know, just an average LCU stream. Number 1 on the leaderboard, baby. The only other thing I'm missing is the TTS, like, oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, host. You're so amazing into my ear.
Wiener stroker.
Don't forget, we gotta set a goal so you don't get kicked off your own show.
Fuck. Yeah, I need it. Fuck. Wait, you know, I'll change the goal. I'll change the goal. This one doesn't seem to hit. This one's not hitting. We need save my show goal. Save my show. Save me from getting fired. Guys, Keemstar just called me. Keemstar just called me. You have to believe me. You have to believe me. It's real. He said that if I don't get 1 red dono today, 1 red dono on the show, I'm fired. He's calling YouTube. He's gonna make sure I can never post again. I'm cooked. Who am I without this 1 red? If he doesn't tell me who I am today and what slurs to say, who am I anymore? What am I gonna do without Keemstar? Please, I need this 1 red. If he doesn't take his $50 so I can only take 10 of it, what will I do? And, like Zen Monster said, I'll reveal my new co-host. I'll reveal my new co-host. It's a double win. We never do double goals over here, guys. We never. I need to beg harder. You're right. 1 red, and I'll get a tattoo. I'll get a tattoo right here, right now, live, for you all. 1 red. I'll put it on my neck. I'll put it on my neck, please, God. I'll shave my head. All we need is this 1 red, anything. I leaked down my face. Shit. Sammy Sentos said, haha, Key watches this out of context and says she misses me. I'm crying.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Jillian threw with the 2. Red dono, colorblind. Lose the eyebrows. Yo, that took me out because that's such a real LCU comment. Tattoo a star on your chin. Guys, 1 red dono and I will tattoo a star on my chin. Really real tattoo. Super real permanent tattoo. Dude, it's not real life. It's not real life over there. I gotta admit. Like, none of it is real anymore. Like, I watch it, I'm just like, it's fake. Also, something else that I've noticed that they're doing is like a pathetic attempt to like bring everybody back who used to be there. Is they're like going through and rebranding like the shows as old shows. Like they rebranded Rain to Mafia Milkers. If you don't know, Mafia Milkers is the first show I ever hosted, bitch. Well, I guess I hosted one episode of Queens before that. But bitch, that was the show that me and Gemini were on back when I talk about that. Mafia Milkers is long dead. The OG Mafia Milkers cast was Glammy Lammy, Savage, and Psycho Mom. Nothing is gonna like replicate what Milkers ever was. I don't know why they're doing that, but apparently it's just bitches shaking titties now. It's just bitches shaking titties now. Crazy work. Next thing you know, they're gonna bring back Look How Nerds. Sammy said that is quite a group. Yeah, it is a bit of a psycho group. A little bit of a crazy one. I think now it's currently Christina and Tammy and some other woman. I actually don't know. There's so many hosts there that I don't know who they are now, to be really real. That's an embarrassing ass name and low-key misogynistic. Yeah, I guess it was because they were all like blondes with big tits was the thing. Bitches shaking titties, but they're above sex work. That's a good point. Well, now if you're a sex worker in the LCU, you definitely have to feel like some sort of a shame because Keem is literally going on and shaming anyone who does sex work now because I was a sex worker in the LCU and he's triggered that I called him Goonstar. Oh, it's Tater, Tammy, and Melcifer. I don't know why I thought it was Christina. I don't even know. Milker's initial concept was to be the opposing show to Queens. So Queens was like a hella, like, dramatic, like, caused problems in the LCU at the time. And so Mafia Milkers was supposed to be the show who, like, called out Queens. And it used to be, like, kind of good. I don't really understand what the point of it now is. But, I don't know, apparently they might, I think they changed it at one point they changed it to Lol Cow Milkers, I think, when it was like Roxy and somebody else. I can't even remember. It's been so long to be so for real. Throwback to when Melcifer had beef with Rosie. I don't even remember that. It's been so fucking long. Snarky Sharks said, it's always had a bad taste in my mouth shaming people for making money and making rent with sex work. Nobody check his history. I mean, that part. That fucking part. It's always his, like, first thing to bring up against me is my sex work. And I'm like, buddy, do you not realize I was making money doing that before I joined the Do you not realize I pay my rent off sex work every month? Like, you look a little silly. It's obviously Danny said somebody drop a red so it's off screen. I can't. I didn't hit the goal, stand in the corner. You're right. I do have to punish myself for not hitting the goal today. I'm getting fired, guys. This is so fucked up. Loki Paris keeps at a goal for Tammy to dye her hair blonde. You interpret that info how you will, but if you know, you know. Yeah, he's trying to goon. He's definitely trying to goon. He loves him some blondes. Just Jessica said sex work is more honest than the grifting that they do over there. I mean, yeah, half the time they'll set a goal and then they'll never bring it up again or like never ever complete it, or they'll like half complete it and then when you say that they scammed, they'll get all pissed off at you. Like, it's a whole fucking thing. They have to set a goal every day though, because if not, they won't make enough money to make their fucking rent over there. Because Keem takes so fucking much from each person's paycheck. It's crazy. But honestly, can I be real? Why are any of them at this point just above real work? Why are any of them at this point not just going and getting a regular ass job? Like, that's, I think, the biggest problem with most of the hosts over there is like, excuse me, you leave, let's say your YouTube channel isn't working out on your own personal time. Go be a plumber, bitch. Go work at CVS. Go fucking wash cars, something. Mow lawns. Like, if it ain't working on YouTube, maybe you just shouldn't be a streamer. Why is your first move to crawl back to Keemstar after you claimed he's so evil and so heinous? Like, it just makes no sense to me. It just shows, like, zero sense of work ethic, zero sense of, like, honesty at all. Flip burgers. I'm saying, get something. Learn a trade. Remember when men used to work in the mines? Now they're dumping hot sauce on their willies for a quick $100 that they don't even get the full $100 for. Crazy. Tom said they don't seem to realize YouTube could be done part-time, like have more in your life. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I will say it here, and I mean this wholeheartedly. If this channel ever hits a point where it's just not working out and it's not going to be like a job for me anymore, like it's not going to even be a part-time income, I'm not going back to the LCU. I will go get a regular job. I will surely go back to working in animal care before I go back to working for Keem, to be really real. Like, I have had problems at regular jobs before, but like, I've never been talked to in a way that he talked to me, right? And it's like, I'm not going to subject myself to that. I'm not going to be around an environment where they're constantly, like, it's the way they portray, like the Turbo thing that happened. First off, so here's what I know. So apparently Live did a stream where they sent Turbo to Jacksonville, which, if you don't know, there's certain parts of Jacksonville where, like, there's real gangs there. That's, like, one of the only areas of Florida that I low-key tell people, like, I would just never live, because there's a lot of gangs in Jacksonville. There's a lot of violence and crime that happens there. And there is nice areas of Jacksonville, but that's not where he went. They sent him to, like, a random, like, bad part of town with a sign that says, "I'm racist." And then the next day, he jumps on a stream in blackface. And it wasn't just, like, blackface. It was, like, minstrel. Like, it was... I'm not even going to show it. Like, I would show it to you, but it's so bad, I don't even want to show that. It's just crazy to me. And you can't tell me that that's not a planned fucking thing that happens. And all these people are still gonna go work in that community where they know shit like that could happen on your stream anytime. Honestly, I don't know why anyone's surprised from Turbo, because that's what he got fired from the LCU for to begin with, was doing blackface. And then he goes in the LCU and does blackface. What's his punishment for that? Crazy ass shit. But you know what is funny? I got sent this announcement today that apparently happened in the LCU server. You know who did get a punishment? And usually I wouldn't care about this because I don't really fuck with this person, but it says, look at Kalo and Voldy streams trying to attack me. Then just a few hours later, he did not show up to work himself. Keep in mind, I do not have a single communication from Abby since she did not show up to work like a week ago. Not a DM, not an email, nothing. So that's an announcement Keem put out, pissed off at Kalo for talking shit about him in a Voldemort chat. And here's what Kalo said. Kalo said, if you heard about that tech, so I guess like on tech stream, but yeah, that's why Abby missed fire and got fired. She almost lost her kid. I'm still mad Keem fired Abby because she was rushed to the hospital and almost lost her kid. So you'll get punished in the LCU for going to someone who used to be in the LCU's chat and talking, but you won't get punished in the LCU for holding up a sign saying you're racist or doing blackface. Right. Word. Glad to know. Crazy. Hamstroker? That is a crazy name, but thank you for the happy poop. Jordy's fave Labubu said it all feels like a desperate move to revive the LCU and it's tanking. I mean, it's no surprise though, because Keem promised he had this huge, big, crazy thing coming for August 1st, and there was nothing crazy about it. It was literally the same fucking alcoholics who became famous, none of them are famous, who are only known in the LCU, who, when leaving the LCU, didn't try to do anything on their own channels, so have to go back because they never got an audience, never grew a following, never attempted anything. AI slop content is shit. Can I be so for real? No one's tuning into your fucking AI slop thumbnails. I had to get on fucking even Exile about that because I was like, bro, you're better than your AI thumb, because Exile does my thumbnails. And then he started making his own, and his channel started growing way more. And it's all about, like, how you present your content, too. Like, oh god, sorry. I can't apply this while I'm speaking. Like, for example, you got people like Scooter, right? Whose entire content on his channel is just basically begging for money or, like, woe is me, talking about how bad his life is, but his life is bad because he made it that way. You know what I'm saying? He purposely got to that point because he did it to himself. Also, I'm going to take our stupid little goal off the screen now because I just wouldn't be able to talk without it being up there, but we all know it's a joke anyways. But Sassy Cassie said, I'm a few months older than Keem and my husband is a few days younger than him. I can't imagine acting like him at the ripe old age. I have kids a few years younger than Zay and it's wild work. Yeah. I mean, it's not a surprise though, because when we were watching Snowflake's documentary on Keem, one of the biggest takeaways that I got from that documentary was Keem was looking for a place where he could bully people freely on the internet. He even directly said that multiple times during the documentary. He misses the days of the internet when you could just bully people without, like, getting canceled or whatever. So he made an environment where he could bully as many people on the internet, like new small streamers who are nobodies, because who are they gonna go to? Like, me being mistreated in the LCU, who am I going to go to and tell about it? Nobody's going to care. They're going to be like, why'd you work for Keemstar? That's, like, realistically what's going to happen, and he knows that. Miss 5X5 said, control, coercive control, abuse, the trifecta of weak-ass men. I mean, clock that. Oh. Yo, Logie, every time. You got the motherfuckers who come in the chat who are like, stop talking about the LCU. Then why'd you click on the stream? Why join the chat engagement? It's, like, so easy to bait the actual idiots of the LCU. They are very, very brain dead. Like, a lot of the fans that are still left over there, it's so easy to bait them into watching a stream. You just put Keemstar's dumbass little face on the thumbnail. That's all you gotta do. And they'll just tune in and they'll hate watch the whole time and be so triggered. This is boring and gay, as you're still here. If it's boring and gay, then go watch the LCU stream that's on right now. Oh, shit. Dude, it's so, I love it. I'm not gonna lie. It makes my day. It really makes my day every time. Saul Goodman said, keep talking about the LCU. Maybe. I don't know. I only talk about things that I actually find entertaining or funny. Today, I found this extremely hilarious because it really is the same motherfuckers that were on their personal channels preaching, Keem's so evil, LCU so bad, everybody over there so bad, and, like, hating on people who were, like, still there no matter what, and then run back. And then run back. I agree Keemstar sucks. I agree the LCU's a shit fucking place. But you're not gonna see me going back. It took me a while to be able to leave because I had to situate myself between this, my other job, everything to be able to leave. And because here's the thing, right? No matter what, I knew when I left, I was gonna be giving up a month's worth of work money-wise. So to be able to make it worth it for myself, I had to leave at a time when I wasn't gonna fuck myself over. If I would have left that month, when I initially was, like, gonna quit, I would have fucked myself out of $7,000. Like, I'll be so for real. I'm way more willing to fuck myself out of 2K than I am out of 7K. I don't think anyone's gonna be that surprised. So, as far as like me, like, yeah, like I said, like, there's really, why would I go back? I really don't get it. Like, why would I go back? I'm doing just fine on my channel. And like even that one clip where Rosie was like, well, the paycheck we got was way more than whatever Zay said it was, and she would have been more than happy with it. No, I wouldn't have. I did the math, bitch. Like, I'm really good at doing math. The max that paycheck was $3K, and I wouldn't have been happy with that. Not for the amount of bullshit that I had to keep dealing with. It was not worth $3K. S1K said Keem's deaf mad he didn't get to keep your bigger paycheck. Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. And the only thing was, the only way I would have like left that day was because Keem originally said I could leave. But then he like told me I had to come back to this call. So I knew it was like, if I didn't go back to that call, he wouldn't pay me out, even though he said he was going to. Like, he's just like very untrustworthy when it comes to shit like that. Like, so it ended up being worth it in the sense of like going back to get that 7K and then leaving. Cause I worked for that 7K. You know what I'm saying? Chanzidan said with the 2, you got to put the picture because they can't read. Do you mean for the goal? A picture? Like a AI picture? I don't know. Axolotl Wu-Tang said, Xylee's a huge hypocrite. I love her, but she sucks Keem's booty so badly. The other day, she said 2016 Keem is way different than today Keem. No, he's not different at all. The best way that I could explain Xylee is, remember when I used to say, and I said it in the LCU, and since I've left, that fat camp was just a meet and greet for Keem? Who was I talking about? Xylee. Like, I'm gonna be so for Xylee is obsessed with Keem in a way that's not good. Like, realistically though, like everybody like portrays Xylee like she's this like god tier content creator, but if she was this god tier content creator, she wouldn't have ended up in the LCU. Her channel wasn't doing good, like super successful before the LCU. How many subs does she have? It's not even that many. When I looked, I thought she was gonna have way more the way they talked about her. Where's the fuck is her channel? Xylee Gets Real, 12K subs. And then, now, here's the part that's interesting, right? So you go to her, like, live stream, 1K views, 3K views, 2K views. Xylee gets the same views I get as a 3K sub channel, right? That's not good. Like, I'm trying to explain, like, this is not good. If Xylee was this like super like badass like content creator, like super highly respected, all this shit, then she'd just be doing it on her own. She needs Keem. That's really what it is. S1K said Xylee and Billy have lost the plot and are so desperate to stay relevant that they jerk Keem off. I mean, Billy was one that surprised me, to be honest. I don't really get that either. Like, I had a lot of respect for Billy, especially like going on his channel and doing his own thing. But now I'm just kind of like here's my problem, right? Like Billy,
a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
I said it once, I'll say it again. The LCU has a cultish behavior, and so do the members. The LCU Discord is a perfect example of that. Let the sheep stars talk shit. It's all they have in life.
Clock that, trolling Pop-Tart. But, so my biggest problem with Billy is, like, he went on this whole war against, like, everybody in the LCU before he left. And, like, Loki dragged me into a bunch of shit. Like, I was totally cool with going against Xylee, because I did feel like Xylee fucked Billy over. But now you see Billy asking for Xylee back as a co-host. And, like, it just doesn't really make sense to me, considering, like, all the shit he said about Xylee, whatever, okay. And then you have Billy going up and apologizing to Yo Mama. That also doesn't make sense. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, Billy, to me, in, like, recent times, has just lost my respect. Like, why are you, like, cowering down to these fucking random people so you could go back to the LCU to make a quick buck? I just don't really understand. And, like, he went back under the premise of, oh, well, I'm trying to make the LCU fun again. How? Like, literally how? I just don't understand. Yeah, Billy's back. He's back on Rewind now.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I don't know if it's gonna read. I'll read it. We got Heck with the Australian 5, who's in morning, everyone. The black spot keeps moving. I think it has a mind of its own. KOK says hi, LMFAO. Dude, Psych can back me up in the chat. I showed her. I have a tumor on my face right now. Literally, as this zit went away, like, I have, like, the biggest zit I've ever seen in my life forming on my chin right now. It's like another head, okay? And I was like, well, I'm putting a pimple patch on it because that's just embarrassing. I don't know why I've been breaking out. I think it's because it's summer and it's just been so hot. I've been sweating so much and I've been going to the gym a lot. So, like, that's probably not helping. But, yeah, I'm just sweaty. Like, I just got acne right now. Syke said all he did was go over there and bully Hatred. No, that's literally so... and I'm like, Billy, I don't know. It feels weird because Billy was, like, the type of guy who, like, used to stick up for the little guys in the LCU, and now it feels like he's bullying Hatred because it's easy or whatever. And I mean, maybe he has his beef with Hatred. I don't know. But, look, I just didn't expect to see Billy go back. I didn't expect him to see him cower to people the way he did. Xylee's another person that it's like, at what point are you going to put your foot down to the disrespect? You're literally letting Keem bring back people that are, like, on a panel with someone saying they want to dox you, and you're just gonna be cool and work with them. You have no respect for yourself at that point. Sammy said so Billy used to be the voice of the people a little. Somewhat, but that's the thing. I think Billy wanted to be the voice of the people, but, like, I don't know if he ever had the full reach for that. I don't know. I don't know. Billy's a tough one because it's like, I don't even want to, like, shit on him, but it's just like, man, I knew he was gonna go back the night that Keem went up on his stream, and, like, Keem was just, like, talking shit about, like, everybody in Billy's chat, and Billy was just, like, letting him. It's just like, I don't know, man. And also part of it, too, is Billy's been friends with Keem for a really long time. So it's like, maybe there's a layer there, but I don't know. Syke said Hatred's not a great host, but he seems just fun and goofy, so Billy going over there and bulldozing him off Rewind instead of being silly and fun felt so weird. I mean, that's the thing, though. Billy went back to, like, make money, and if he didn't think he was gonna make money with Hatred, then, of course, he's gonna want Xylee back, because that's the original dynamic that made him all that money and got Rewind as, like, the second place show in the universe. Aaron Ziegler said, this is so bad, just saying, what's so bad? Logie Bear said, it's okay, say what you gotta say. You won't sway me from being a fan of both of you two. Yeah, that's, like, my thing. I don't want anybody to think I'm, like, telling people, like, not to, like, I want people to be able to, like, support Billy, whatever the fuck. Because, like, Logie, like, you're one of the ones I know, like, you, like, found me mostly through, like, Rewind. So, like, it's not, like, me trying to hate on Billy. It's just, like, it's more me just being, like, I think he's better than the LCU. I think he could do better content than the LCU. I think he went back because his channel wasn't doing as well. And I understand it. I just think he's better than that, you know? Syke said, he did it under the guise of, oh my god, guys, I'm trying to help Hatred and he doesn't want it. Meanwhile, bro just had Hatred muted on stream for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely like a fucking tough one because like I never worked with Hatred, so I really don't know how he is. But I've seen Billy do that before with people where he'll like shut them down, but he also has been the type who's just like the voice for the little guy before. So I was just surprised to see him treat Hatred like that and not really give him a chance. But I don't know, maybe they had a bad situation happen by. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, if that makes sense. Yo, this Aaron guy said, stop talking about the LCU, just saying. Bro, why are they so triggered today? This is sending me to the moon. Like, I did the stream of, fucking, whatchamacallit, Keem, like, walking Rosie as a bulldog, and I don't think there were any of these motherfuckers, but you put Scooter in the thumbnail, and they got all fucking pissed. It's so funny. So Peter Wiener said, Hatred is a mess and supports racist Turbo. Well, I guess that's a reason to hate him, but can I be honest? Anyone who's still a host over there, an intern over there, at that point, you're kind of supporting Turbo being a racist. How many times are you gonna watch these people say slurs, do these, like, obviously, like, racist performative actions and still be a part of that community and at some point not think that you're just co-signing it? That's how I feel about it. Like, Boogie's done the shit. He's fucked up. I'm pretty sure it's not just Turbo. Like, there's been other people there who have done this fuck shit, and they just let them stay. So at what point are you not just co-signing that behavior when you don't not support it, if that makes sense? That's how I see it. Yeah, thank you. Novice said it so perfectly. At some point, you condone it with your presence. Exactly. Because it's like, it's repeated behavior. It's not changing. It's not like they've ever made some sort of action to try to correct it. They just keep letting it go on and on. Damn. I just looked at the time. I'm not making it to the gym today, but that's okay. I'll go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow morning. Sai said, yeah, I didn't watch Rewind with Turbo, but I've seen Hatred around and I didn't know that. Yeah, that makes me feel better. And Sammy Senso said the racism has arguably gotten worse. Well, the reason that they're using that is because it's like rage bait. They're trying to get these like viral moments or whatever the fuck. So they'll act like they're mad about it after the fact of it happening, but they're not. Like, they're using those clips to try to like clip farm to bait people into the LCU. But all that type of content brings is bad people, like those shitty trolls, like doxers, etc., etc. So the only like thing they're doing by pushing that content is just pushing bad actors to come in the LCU. Like, I'm curious to see Locale Live subscriber count these days. I'm sure it's not that great. Not the Subway Surfers playing. They're at 91.9k subs. Bro, they are never gonna hit 100k. They were at 92k at one point. They were at 93k at one point. It goes down, it goes up. They're never hitting over 100k. It's just never happening. Yeah, so Beaner Wiener said the racism has gotten so bad I don't understand it. Turbo did blackface on stream last week. Yeah, that's part of what I'm talking about it, because I saw that, like, the clip. That's the thing. Those are the clips that are going viral from the LCU. If you're associated with the LCU at this point in time, those are the clips people are seeing when they look up the LCU. Barely Functional said that's why I won't watch the LCU. I ain't supporting none of it, knowing Keem gets half of all the shows. Oh, Butterfinger said they're bringing in a very popular racist, is Tom McClure, whatever. He's a huge racist lolcow and he wears it on his shoulder. I mean, not surprising. At this point, what kind of big names would want to associate with that network? Unless you're that. We got Gaffagarian with the Glizzy General for 1 month who said, oh shit, I forgot my re-up chat. Had to hit that shit to keep the membership tracker up to date. I'm waiting for the content. The OG days of nerds and test content is so far behind them. It's just drunk reactions to reactions of drunk reactions. It's like reactionception over there. Anytime, let's see what stream is live in lolcow right now. Let's just go figure out what it is. Okay, so our two options, we can either click on Queens or we can click on Alpha. Let's see what's happening on either one of those.
Wait, Dookie Mama and Splat Girl, are you fucking with me right now?
I'm not even joking. I tuned in and they all yawned at once.
Shit, what are y'all willing to do?
You're changing my name.
Hold on. That ain't shit. Do something.
This literally.
Does anybody hear?
Can I laugh? This goal they have across the screen, why does that literally look like the exact goal I had up there earlier, bro? That's crazy work. Also, we got Eclipse at XO with a little Smokey for 1 month who said, oh, same, LOL, my bad. Yeah, no worries.
My stomach is fucking gurgling right now.
No, I thought you were farting.
I did take too much.
Well, don't worry. Yours can go right into your hernia pocket where the rest of the fat goes.
But we have, the baby powder, the baby oil.
We're busting nuts. At Kelly,
they're still using that. What is the content?
You didn't have to agree to.
I'm gonna give him something. I gotta entertain. I gotta entertain.
You got Jose_B Martinez gifted a member.
That's what you got on Queens.
You know.
Well, you know what? That's kind of true because, like, when you get like the chocolate jugs and milk, sometimes there is a brown cow.
Yeah, yeah.
And a midnight wiener stroker.
I miss nerds with you, Buff and even Eric.
Well, sadly, Buff is just the same as all those other sellouts who, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't fucked with Buff for a long time. I've said it before why. I won't keep getting into why because it just feels weird to keep talking about. But all Buff has is Shani and Rev content. I mean, if he actually put on a good fucking show, like, nah, I would never work with him. To be very real with you, I would never work with Buff, but I would be down to put on some old classic, maybe nerd style of content over here. Like maybe we could bring back Raw Time or something if that's what you guys wanted. I don't know if any of you guys, most of you guys were not around for the OG Nerd Days, so you probably have no clue what I'm talking about when I say Raw Time or any of that. But if that's what you're interested in and you want some old nerds content, especially when I move, I've said it before, but I'm going to be moving here 3 weeks, I think it is, like 19 days, something like that. I'll be moving officially, and I'll be having a streaming room. So, like, I won't be in my living room anymore. I'll have my own room to stream in with a door. So, possibilities will be a little bit cooler for some of the stuff we'll be able to do over there.
Ladies, he is fertile. Get, you know, they're sending out the waves out there. Sync up, vaginas. Sync up.
Just so, like, I didn't pick a part in the stream. That's what I played right when I tuned into it. This is the shit I'm talking about. You tune into the LCU, that's the first thing you're gonna see on screen. Who's continuing to watch that? Wombat said OG Nerds with the dubstep intro was peak. I haven't looked at that in a long time. Let's do a little blast from the past, because honestly, I'm just hanging. I would have ended the stream by now, but I'm just hanging with y'all for a little bit. I'm having a good time. We got Heck with the Australian 5 who said, I miss the old Test and Nerds back in the day. The drama was real, the fighting was fun. Testies versus Nerds, the two original cults of the LCU. That's so true. Dude, me and Nightmare's beef was so... People don't even realize how real me and Nightmare's beef was, to be honest. It was actually crazy how much we hated each other. Which is funny, because now we're cool and we'll, like, redirect to each other. NDF versus the Testies. Bro, here, I'll show you guys something really funny. I'll post this in the main chat of the Discord. But I have, like, all these, like, old GIFs saved from, like, back in the day from when, Test and Nerds were, like, fighting with each other. And this is my favorite one. Here, let me... Yeah, here we go. Here, don't mind that. That was me heading over to find the OG Nerds intro, which I'm still gonna do, but I need to switch this over to the Discord real quick. Tell me this isn't funny! Tell me this isn't funny as fuck! Yo, this is literally saved in my GIF favorites from back when we used to beef, because I used to post this shit all the time. Or like, hold on, there's another one. I got another one. We got, where is it? Back when the reset the clock thing, so I used to be so fucked up, bro. We used to have this running joke that Nightmare's girlfriend was a whale. And I used to post this because we used to post the reset the clock thing. So I'd be like, reset the whale. And then there was this other one that was, where is it? It's like a Darcy blows. I have it saved at the bottom here. Yo, every time Nightmare would pop into the Discord, I just put Darcy blows, bro. He would get so triggered. And I made this song called Nightmare's in Love with a Whale. And I played it as the Nerds intro for one episode. And he got so mad. Alright, let me try to find the OG Nerds intro. It's hard because some of the most popular episodes were like way before that happened. Maybe it's this one? No, it's not that one. It's gotta be like maybe the extension stream part 3. It would
see it again. That's how you.
No. What song is this?
They move like a cut from a
Ew. What the fuck was that? That was not the one I'm looking for. Is it this one? I think I found it. I think it's this. Yeah, it's this one. So this was like our OG Nerds intro back in the day. For those of you guys who have never seen it, this is a real blast from the past. As you guys can see, we had a lot of pay pigs and a lot of crowns back in. Shout out to Gaff. What a goat. Where's the audio here? Was I just not playing audio for this one? Oh, there it goes. I was just delayed on it.
Time baby, mic set blaze, feed go glitch when the nerds invade.
It gives me PTSD.
Buff weak charge like a Super Saiyan raid. Snap through static, drop that heat. Glitch core flow when it got to your beat. Pink hair spiked and the aim don't miss. Voice so sharp it can cut through bliss. Upload crack, no script, no chill. Flex like vision with a death beam will. Trap bass bend when I talk my lord.
So, I don't know if you guys are peeping it. Gaff made this intro. The only good AI slop we ever did. All of these, like, fucking video game things were like the titles of the shows at the time. So Cafe, Tech Talk, Milkers, Test as Testress, Aussie, Rewind, Queens.
Take break like a Joestar line. We don't fold, we power and prime.
Oh, that must have been Buff joining the call at the time. Everyone loved this intro. Now, there's another intro that was like one of my faves that I don't know if I'll be able to find it. It was such a good one that we did over there. It was like we did like the Nerds Cafe episode. That was such a good intro. Oh my god, I want to see if I can find it. Here, let me try just looking up Lookout Nature Nerds Cafe. It's hard to find. It was such a good intro. I might have this song saved. Here, let me go to my downloads. Let me see if I got it saved. Let me go audio. Remember the name of it. No, I don't have it anymore. Let me try. Oh, I found it!
Nerds.
It's the hardest AI intro I ever made.
Loco herds. It's 4 a.m. The drama stirs. Buff we've trapped in an anime loop, yelling at clouds with a shonen troop. Eyes red, screen glow, ramen on the floor at 4 in the morning. Who's keeping score? Says who the floating with the purple hair gleam. Sarcasm drips like a midnight dream. Breaking down clouds in a cosmic haze. Before you pop in the late night maze. Low-cow nerds, who's awake? Low-cow nerds, brains at stake. Low-cow nerds, drama blends. Stay tuned, the chaos never ends. Hot takes, cold pizza, glowing screen. The internet never sleeps. We ride on cows till dawn and laugh through the memes and bends.
I cooked with this.
Hot takes, cold pizza, glowing screen. The internet never sleeps. We ride on cows till dawn and laugh through the memes and bends. sarcasm drips like a midnight dream. Breaking down cows in a cosmic haze. Warrior vibes in the late night maze. Who's awake? Brains at stake. Drama bends. Stay tuned. The chaos never ends. It's for LOL.
This shit is just so groovy.
Nerds. We're back again. Call and respond.
This is my first time ever playing you guys the full version.
Drama bends. Stay tuned. The chaos never ends.
That was the good times of the LCU. Back when it was fun. Back when I made a song because I was having a good time. But yeah, no, that's how, like, to show you, like, you could kind of get an idea. No matter what show I was on, we always put, like, a lot of work into this shit. Like, we always, even if it was, like, AI bullshit, I remade that song, like, 40 different times trying to get, like, a version that actually sounded good. So, I don't know. It, like, I look back on that shit fondly. Like, the early days of the LCU, like, being on Nerds was some of the best times in the LCU. And even though, like, I'll never be cool with Buff again, it was a good time, like, being on the show for the most part. Like, we argued a lot behind the scenes, to be very real. It wasn't always a good time, but I can look back and enjoy a lot of the memories I made there. Also, we got Gaff with the 2 said, sent you the link for the drive folder for all of mine. Hear me out. Let's check this out. I need to request access. I requested access. Let me in, please. Let me in. Miss 5x5 said, I love this hot dog. Yo, hot dog was there back before Nerds was even a thing. Hot dog started over on this channel, believe it or not. Jamie and MC said, like I said above, you're the person that actually cares about the product and the viewers. I mean, I've always tried to show you guys that I care, right? And, like, I hope that at the end of the day, no matter what happens with this channel, you guys can tell I cared. All right, let me see if Gaff let me in yet. And then if not, we'll probably run some pet of the day and then get scheduled to head off here. I'm still not in. I might have requested from the wrong account anyways. Said access denied. Need hot dog lore? What was the hot dog lore? How did that start? Oh, the hot dog lore is actually really funny. So I used to be a fan of this other guy on YouTube. his name, I believe, was Chicken Teller. And he had the hot dog emote in his Discord server. And I was like, yo, bro, where'd you get that hot dog from? I kind of want that shit. And he sent me the link to this lady on Etsy who sold the weenie. So I was like, bro, I need the weenie. So I paid $2 and I bought the hot dog. And then I added it to, like, my server and, like, my, thing or whatever. And then Hot Dog Gang it's just kind of, we originally, back when I first started my server, we used to be called the Frog Brigade, but nobody knew how to say brigade, so it was like a problem. So then we just became Hot Dog Gang, slowly but surely. Everybody just, oh, I remember, because every time I would, like, hop into, like, a Discord server, like, just to say hello to people, I wouldn't, what the fuck is on my face? I can see it on my face, but it won't come off. I got it. I don't know what that was. Anytime I would, like, pop into a Discord server for the first time, I would just drop the hot dog. I wouldn't say hello, I would just drop the hot dog. And then I just randomly bought the hot dog suit back when I was on Nerds, and instead of, like, doing a goal for it or anything, I just, like, randomly showed up one episode in the hot dog suit, and then it became a thing. All right, let's look back at some of these. Wow, Nerd Nami assets. Here we go. Let's look at segment media. No, that's not it. Where would it be? Nerds upgraded. Late night nerds. Intro. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't have any shit. I can't show
Late night nerds, if you're up that night, guess you're here to stay. Late night
I forgot about this one.
Twilight skies, tune in while you can before the stars are falling. All time, yes, the call-in show. Everybody with insomnia, fall in row. We come out before the sun comes up. Nerds at any time slot, we don't give a fuck. Lo-fi beat, guess you feel it's real. Got clips, got drama.
I'm a toker, a joker, and a midnight wiener stroker.
We will never be cool again, but those songs were fucking fire.
You ain't gotta tell me, but they are some fire ass shit.
On this fucking real story spill, late night grills, no script to kill, laughs just falling, whole squad ballin' rich, dim lights, cold coffee, midnight nerd talk, better take a look.
So this intro, funnily enough, now that I'm thinking about it, actually, this was one of the things we thought about. I hated this song. He loved this song, and I hated it. I wanted to use that other funky song or whatever, but he didn't like the funky song. I ended up conceding, and we did, like, a vote of, like, the docket members, and they all voted for this one, so I was just like, you know what? Fine. But the intro was actually pretty lit, so I didn't hate it.
All night till the morning hits, drama, jokes, and the realest bits, while the world's asleep, yeah, the nerds stay loud, public nerd access, we hold the crowd. Back to the late night nerds, up say, if you're up that night, yes, you're here to stay. Late night nerds, twilight skies, tune in while you can before the stars are falling.
I do like the like, this is sick. This is pretty hard. I think at the end it just keeps looping over. So that's like the main part that we used for that one, and then we would like cut it like right there. That's a real throwback one. Let me check out. Oh no, this is the same one. Let me back this up. What else did we have? 10 a.m.?
I'm on the stove flexing DBZ Ray Super Saiyan mode and the
I don't even remember that one. It's the same video though. There was Morning Nerds. Yes, this is the one I was looking for. I got excited. This is the one I'm really looking for. Part of me like wants to do an extension stream today and just go through like some of my old fucking LCU content, but I don't know if y'all want to do that. Would you guys want to do an extension stream today? I could throw a little extension up, but we'd have to hit it in like 9 minutes. Okay, so this is gonna seem like it's the normal intro, but it gets really good. Wait for it. This is one of my favorite. You guys will kind of see some of the stuff I used to do.
Primetime baby, mic set blaze. Figo glitch when the nerds invade. Say 2 Zuda with a pixel blade.
The reason it says primetime baby because we had like a weird episode where we had to be in primetime.
Like a Super Saiyan
And that was like one of our biggest episodes ever.
Snap through static, drop that heat. Bleach core flow in a god tier beat. Pink hair spot in her age, don't miss. Voice so sharp it can cut through bliss. Upload, crack, no script, no chill. Flex like fusion with a death beam will. Trap bass bend when I talk my lore. Dubstep drop like a Hellgate door. 4C flying, we ghost through charts. Mics ignite from the nerd god sparks.
Oh my god, these are both
from the
me.
bars we beam. Haters log off when they hear this team. No milk zone, we blast with style. Keem froze up when Zay went wild. We flex like a power-up glitch. Aura on Broly with a future twist. Glitch in the rhythm, bass.
Oh my god. Yo, okay, there's lore behind me in this So, one of the very first times I had the hot dog
Surprise,
suit.
motherfucker.
I think Eric's still... Tom Brady with the Canadian 5 said, get Eric back, it will be fun. I think Eric's still in the LCU. Okay, so the lore behind the... Do you see the guy on the roof behind me? The very first time I got, like, a goal to do the hot dog suit outside, these motherfuckers were fixing my roof. Okay, they were up there fixing my roof, and they all just looked at me like I was so crazy for going out there in a hot dog suit. And this legendary-ass photo came out of it, of this guy just towering down from me while he's fixing my roof while I'm wearing the hot dog suit. It was so diabolical.
On scream, voices clapping in a pixel dream. Man, I got scared when the nerds went live. Oh damn, LCU hit revive. Neon wave when the synths ignite. Trap funk struck when the dubstep bite. Every take break like a Joestar line. We don't fold, we power and prime. Mic in my hand like a true Excalibur. Zay in the back throwing words like caliber. Surf bot glitch in a rage motif. We the truth in the net, no filters cheap. Timeline crack from the segment drop. Podcast so raw, even TikTok stop. Sweat on the lens, whole stream in smoke. One wrong word and the Discord broke. Say too lit, Joy-Con wrap up. Brain flex like a dragon map. They won't come, there's no wrong arcade. We press start, then delete your fade. Grays go green when the chat gets loud. Yoshi break dancing in pixel crowd. Mustard vibes drip hot off the beat. Even AI choke trying to track that heat. Level up team, chaos sign. 2 glitch gods in a nerd war line. No do-overs, just flame and fate. And we just press play, so evacuate.
All right, I put up a little goal for you guys. I know it might be too tough to hit this in like 6 minutes or whatever, so I'll give you like 10. If we can get 15 members in the next 10 minutes, I'll do a little extension today. And honestly, we'll just go through and react to some of my old like LCU moments and yeah, stuff like that, if that's what you're feeling. Wait, freaking Christ. Opacity on this 0. There we go. I had to fix my goal because I had it all huge from before. Boom. Oh god, things are happening. Things are happening. My goal's gone. My goal's gone forever. I actually don't know how to bring it back now. Fuck. I fucked it. I fucked it forever. It's cooked. I actually did fuck it forever. I can't bring that one back. That one's just gotta be removed. And now we just gotta put a new one up. We just gotta do a new one. Boom. New one. I'm gonna have to fix the text on that because it's like the fucking Times New Roman or whatever, but don't do the same thing. Don't get lost to the void. Please, please. No. Don't get lost to the void. Oh my god, it's really hard to go down from making it big. Whew, that was so scary. That was so scary. I thought I was gonna lose it to the void again. I was like, oh no, not again. We got Harmonious Pretzel with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted member. That takes us to 1 out of 15. If we get 14 more, we'll rock and roll it for a little bit. Just in case we don't have enough time, though, I do want to quickly hit Pet of the Day because that's super important. Oh. We got the Trolling Pop-Tart who just came in with another 10 gifted members. that takes us to 11 out of 15. If we get 4 more of those, we'll hit an extension and we'll go until 6 p.m. at the very least. Miss 5x5 said, does mine count if I became a member like 20 minutes ago? Shit. What? Shit. Shit. That's a good question. That's a good question. I actually don't know. I actually haven't thought about that. I haven't counted any of the other ones, so I feel like I'd be fucked if I counted one and not the others, if that makes sense. Checking some. Okay, here. Where is pet of the day? Where is my pet of the day? I need to find my pet of the day. Where is today's pet of the day? Today's pet of the day. Oh, don't mind that. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. We got Eclipso with the 1 hot dog getting gifted. We got Gaffagarian with the 1 hot dog getting gifted. I know it says 0. I haven't updated it. Christ almighty, I suck. But it should be at 13 out of 15. Thank you, guys. If we get 2 more, we'll extend a little. Today's pet of the day, we got Big Porky, who got Big Bear. Everybody say a huge congratulations to today's pet of the day, Bear. He's a very handsome man. Everyone make sure you say congratulations. And Big Porky's in the chat. Yes, perfect. I love when you guys are in the chat. When it's your pet, I'm like, that's the best. That's like the best thing I could ever hope for. So I'm gonna get that sent to the main chat so you guys can all go congratulate Big Porky and Bear for being pet of the day. That's my new favorite thing that we do in my community. I gotta admit, I love making those little things. I'm crying. This is so funny. Wait, this is so diabolically funny. I'm posting that on Twitter later. That's good. That's really good. We got Loki Barra, who just came in and hit our little extendo goal with the 5 hot dog and gifted members, which means we're gonna take that quickly back down to 3 out of 15, and we'll go for another 30-minute extension, because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of stuff I could react to regarding old LCU stuff at this point. All right, let me hit oh my god, we got the In Love with the Whale song that I was telling you guys about.
Ooh, yeah.
Shout out Gaff for keeping all of this.
Hey Grim, you
I'm
taking
gonna get a
another
drink
L.
real quick.
You ain't been the same since I dropped Grim in hell. When you came back, you was under nightmare spell, and you know I can tell, cause boy, you left beans for a whale. You a nightmare, cuddle up under the covers. When you bring them over, you tell the neighbors it's my brother. You pull up in a brand new car, you riding in the Hummer. I ain't see you since the summer, now you looking like a plumber. Man, it's such a bummer. We all know nightmare is the top and you the bottom. You be telling him I want it. When you out of
I came at a diabolical time. Did that really just say Nightmare you the top and he's the bottom?
public, you be acting like you don't know him. But in private, you be hugging them and holding them. I don't think you know who you are anymore. Grim, you in love with a will. You used to be cool, but you lost it all, and we can tell. Grim, you in love with a will. We all know that you like nightmares, the yacht. Grim, you in
this
love
was
with
about
a will.
Grim.
Grim, you in love with a will. Grim, you in love with a will.
This is so diabolical.
Grim, you in love with a will. You let a lot of people down. You
when I tell you the LCU had real beefs, this is what I mean.
could have been great, and now you riding around the city thinking everything's straight. But it ain't. You be screaming. Everything you ain't in love with L. You ain't been the same since I dropped Grim and Hill. When you came back, you was under nightmare spell, and you know I could tell, cause boy, you left beans for a whale. You a nightmare, cuddle up under the covers. When you bring them over, you tell the neighbors it's my brother. You pull up in a brand new car, you riding in the Hummer. I ain't seen you since the summer, now you looking like a plumber. Man, it's such a bummer. We all know nightmare is the top and you the bottom. You be telling them I want it. When you out in public, you be acting like you don't know them. But in private, you be hugging them and holding them. Grim, feel love. I don't think you know who you are anymore. Grim, you in love with a whale. You used to be cool, but you lost it all, and we can tell. Grim, you in love with a whale. We
we're gonna go look at next? We're gonna go look at an old Test versus Nerds episode. Because those were some OG ones that were pretty good. It's a bad day to be Test. So this is before... This is before Buff came onto the show, and I don't remember exactly what it is, so we're gonna check this out. This is how I started the stream, before the intro even played. Hello? Am I gonna... 15 seconds in, I haven't played it yet. "23 seconds in, nothing playing."
My back. Fuck's sake. My neck. My back. My pussy and my crack.
That was beautiful. Better than the original.
God damn it.
There you go, Say Zudit. I got a good clip for you.
You fucking son of a bitch!
Bro, those are how the beefs used to go. Let's see how I introed this. Let's see how bad my intros were back then.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Look How Nerds
God.
during prime time. I am your host, Zayzuded, and first and foremost, we have to thank Jay Warren, welcome to Band World, and Bailey for gifting 10 Look How Nerds
Welcome
memberships.
to Band World, buddy.
I think that my hair just got back to this length. That's really funny. Yeah, I used to have pink hair.
We love you guys over here. So, back to the seriousness. We are officially at war. We are at war. We are at war with multiple channels. All the dead channels, in fact. So we will really see. We're gonna get into some of the shit. It's not gonna be our usual show today. You know, for prime time, we to crack things off. We are in wartime, and it ain't gonna be civil. You know, it's gonna get really fucking heated. A lot of things were said about every single one of us today, believe it or not. So, we're just gonna move right into it. To let you guys know as well, Eric is running a bit late. He will be here, but he is just running a few minutes late. So, it's just gonna be me and Glammy to start, but he will be here.
Oh my god, back when Glammy was my co-host. Alright, let's go ahead and skip into this a little bit and, like, see what happens.
Yeah, where do you want to start?
I think that we should...
Oh my god, this was the funniest stream I ever did! So, I told everybody that I was gonna fire Grim, and I put on the bottom of the screen 150 members to save Grim's job. I didn't have the power to fire Grim, but the LCU was just the place back then you could do shit like that and they'd believe you.
Start with our members goal. I think I'm gonna explain what's going on with that a little for them. Oh, Dirty Dalish, welcome to Cash Cow.
Hey, girl.
Okay, so we're already up at 12 new members. So 150 members is gonna save Grim's job. So I'm sure you guys have heard it's going around the LCU. We're gonna be firing somebody at the end of our show today, but we're gonna give you guys the chance. I think that we've decided, we've done a little talking between us, that it's gonna be Grim, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of reasons
It's
as
fun
to
being
why
a
that
nerd.
is. Yeah, we've got a lot of reasons as to why that is too. It's not like we're just saying this for no reason. We will be showing you guys why.
Wait, I know that Grim and Nightmare come up in this stream at some point. I remember this. I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna find that part. Hold up, because they do come up. Or Keem comes up first. What does Keem say when he comes up? God, this is such a throwback.
You know you suck
Imagine,
ass.
right?
Oh my god.
And Glammy, I have this clip specifically for you, by the way.
Okay, what is it?
No spoilers.
Imagine, right? Think about this now, right? They're getting married. If anyone has any objections to this wedding, please speak up or forever hold your peace. And someone goes, you know, Keem just speaks up. He's officiating the wedding, right? And he just speaks and goes, I have one thing to say. Glammy, you're fired. Imagine the fucking jaw drop. Because it's fucking fat cam. You gotta inject some fucking drama in that bitch, right? It can't all be sunshine and rainbows in the LPU. Can you imagine if he did that?
Do you hear how loud he is compared to Grim?
Gina goes, you know he will.
No. I'll be honest. I think you would say it, but as a joke. Like,
Yeah.
if you actually did it, bro, that'd be some fucking nefarious work. That'd be some Bro, I'm having hiccups right now.
Man's got a fucking wild.
Who is that funny to? Who the fuck is that funny to? How are you gonna be so fucking desperate as a piece of shit to sit there and try to tell somebody you want their wedding to be ruined? You cock-sucking lily liver piece of shit!
Lily liver!
Hey, what's going on? I just want to let you know, like, you know, yeah, I know Nightmare's coming in a lot, but, you know, I'm not going to take his host role because he's not even talking. You're kicking him right away. You know what I mean? If he said a couple sentences and pissed you off and then you kicked him each time, sure. All right. Then he, you know, obviously I take his host role, but you're just kicking him right away. He's not even getting a chance to speak. So it's like, I don't.
I used to be known for this. People would like call into the show and I would literally just kick them before they could say anything because I thought it was funny. Oh God, what did Pharaoh have to say? Pharaoh was the worst co-host I ever had.
That's a little bit better.
You already had your 1 to 2 lines, Pharaoh.
I'll still be here.
He said
No,
nightmare.
this is the principal, but still, this is the principal.
God, this guy was a goober. Ah, did you see what I did there?
This is the principal, but still, this is the principal.
Bro, I was a menace on OBS. I literally right-clicked his fucking volume and turned him all the way to 0. I'm like, okay, you want to come up? Ain't nobody gonna hear what you gotta say, bro.
Anyways, so we were talking about showing some more clips.
So Pharaoh, how do you feel about Nightmare?
Oh, he's talking to himself, Eric. The stream can't hear him. See, I didn't even mute him. I just turned his volume all the way to 0. He's just yapping to himself.
Hey Pharaoh, how do you feel about your boy, hey Nightmare, calling me a window licker?
Oh, that's
Right,
what
let's
all
talk
this
about you
beef
cucking the
started over. So all this beef started over because Eric, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, Eric had autism, and they called him a window licker, and it started a whole bunch of beef.
Because you're scared of the confrontation.
Scared
Let's
of the
talk about this,
Nobody
yeah?
is scared of you.
You are, no, you are. You're scared of the confrontation, which makes me tickly, dude. Look at that sea of red. Dude, you can make jokes from my height.
God, I gotta slow this down because he goes on a ramble. Hold on.
Talk about you cucking the content because you're scared of the confrontation.
Scared
Let's
of the
talk about this, yeah?
Nobody is scared of you.
You are, no, you are. You're scared of the confrontation, which makes me tickly, dude. Look at that sea of red.
I said he's 4'11". I'd slap that shit out of him myself, bro. I'm pretty sure I said that to him later in life too.
Dude, you can make jokes from my height. I make jokes from my own height.
Everybody's ears.
I
Can
make
you
jokes
shut
from my own
up?
height.
Like,
I
fix
make
your
jokes from my
mic
own
before
height.
you come
So
onto
shut
shows,
up.
bro.
Let's talk about the fact.
Let me speak.
Let's talk
Come
about
on, you have to mediate,
Let's
right? You
talk
gotta be a
about
host,
the
right?
fact that
You're
he's
meant to be a host.
This is the same person who said he doesn't even want to be a host. So why are you?
LCU.
So what are you coming up
Take
here
the
fighting
joke
for?
fuck off the LCU, dude. This ain't for
Take what
fucking
joke?
bitches. This is a big man game.
Oh, the fact that
joke I
you're
made
gonna
about Eric.
decide to call him a window licker, you knew what you were
All
doing
right,
with that.
okay.
That's not a joke to him. Do you think he
And
found it
let's be
funny?
real. You know what you're doing when you're trying to weaponize her. You're not even gonna let me respond. This is the thing, right? This is how you're so fucking weak. You haven't
Respond
got
to
the ball.
what?
Again, what I'm about to say, me wanting to respond to what you're saying, the accusations. No, yeah, okay, I made a joke.
Are you excited to lose your co-host today? Because I'm excited for you. I think you're
you
really
think
gonna
we're
do a
losing
great
it?
job running
You're
that
gonna
show by
wait.
yourself.
Let me.
Dude, this shit used to say, do you see how I'm literally just like calmly rage baiting him and he's crashing out? This used to be all of our fucking beefs, bro. This was exactly how we used to beef in the LCU. I would just sit here like calmly rage baiting him. There'd be times where I'd crash out on like other shit, but this was my favorite, when he would just calmly get super rage baited. Also, let me fix this because we're 3 out of 15 towards the next extension. Also, I'm gonna take a little sip. We're having a good day today.
Let me respond. You are not gonna
I
get
mean,
rid of him. You're gonna have
considering
a
we're
fucking
only
rude
at
awakening.
23 members out of the 150 needed to save your boy, it looks
Because
like none
no
of
one
your
wants to
fucking
donate to you
fans
'cause
give
you
a fuck
fucking
about
suck.
saving your boy at all.
Phil, shut up.
Oh,
Let me
look, there he
respond.
is.
Let me respond.
Yo,
How
you here to fight for your
come-
job, homie?
Wait. How come everyone's allowed to say retard, but I say window licker? That's not okay.
Retard and calling him
that's
a window licker different.
Is me calling him a retard or a window licker different? Tell me how. Explain. How come we have a
said
sea
all
of
of it
W's when I pop on, but when I'm not you keep cutting me? It's red.
He
Shut
said
the
it
fuck
right
up,
here,
Glammy, no one
boys.
wants to listen
Said
to
it right
you.
here. Flame him.
You still get
Flame
dressed being
him.
fucking mother, Glammy,
Eric
right? You still
is
get dressed
funny
being-
for
Shut the
that.
fuck up, Nightmare.
Can we
stop
screaming over each other? It's bedtime for you, bro. It's bedtime. Go get your
Shut the
fucking
fuck
Cheerios.
up, Nightmare.
Go get your
Nobody
fucking
gives
Cheerios,
a
bro.
fuck about you.
Alright, we're gonna turn his volume all the way down to 0 as well. Grim, if you would like to speak, you actually came up really cordial. Hi, Grim.
I just want to say one sentence and then I'll leave.
No, you're good. I muted them. They can't hear you. They can't hear them. They can't hear them. They can hear you, Grim.
Oh, okay. So they can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say don't donate. Lamau.
Well, he's still getting fired either way, guys, so.
Oh,
That's him fighting for his job. Dude, look.
This is literally like perfect example of what like Test versus Nerds used to be like, to be honest. Let's go to the end and see how this shit ends, because Keem came up at the very end, so let's see what happened. God.
Moving to our outro, does anyone want to say any final words?
Oh
Hi, Keem.
God, Eric, I looked away for 1 second and then I see you stuffing your face. What the hell?
I got a dono, so it's fine.
You what? Dono? How much was the dono?
He got a $10 dono telling him to eat pizza, and Keem got all pissed. That was that. Ugh. That's a good throwback. That was a good throwback, to be honest. If anyone has any requests, by the way, for any old throwback clips you want me to watch, I know some of you guys were around for some of it. It could be Rewind, it could be anything. Just throw it on like a $5 dono, and I'll make sure I hit it. $2, I will also make sure any dono, and I'll make sure I hit it. Otherwise, just shout them out in the chat, and I'll try to make sure I hit as many of them as I can before we run out of time today. I'm trying to think. What was a really fucking good episode? What was a really banger one? There was so many that we did that were actually really good. There was like one that was like, I remember there was like a couple that had like blown up the channel. Like, oh, you know what I want to watch? The very first ghost hunting stream that we did. That one was actually kind of fun. Look how nature ghost hunt. So, back when Nerds, like, was kind of, like, starting to become a big show, we came up with the idea to do a ghost hunting episode. So, Buff went with his, like, neighbor, who is this guy named Craig, to this, like, abandoned whatever the fuck, and we did, like, a ghost hunting stream. So, here's some of that content. I dressed up like a ghoul.
Hold on, let me go back out the door.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We got the signal back. We can see him.
It's that room. It's that room. Okay, point. Can you point over there?
Oh God,
This room does.
Hey, pause that real quick. Just pause the stream. All right, no. Shh. Come over here.
Oh, this is when they were lagging. They stopped lagging about halfway through, I think it was, like around here. Because they go outside and they do this, like, ghost boxy thing. I'll show some of that.
It's going crazy right now.
Say something else.
Hank, do you know Sally?
Hey.
Okay, I need to give a bit of context. You guys are gonna keep hearing me mention somebody named Hank. At the very beginning of this ghost stream, the ghost box said Hank. And you will hear me throughout this stream randomly trying to rizz up a ghost named Hank.
Look up Red Dead is what's it saying.
Protest.
What
the fuck?
What? Zay, shut the fuck up.
Never mind.
Shut the fuck
I'll
up,
stop
Zay.
asking questions.
Japanese?
You're wearing the Dragon Ball Z shirt.
It's going crazy now. It says full time. Bro.
Full time. Well, this is your full-time job.
I'm
I'm
actually fucking afraid. I'm actually gonna be
Here, let me skip in this a little bit more to when he does his, like, summoning circle.
With these symbols come together when I light this candle, a portal to the underworld will open. All spirits that hear, all spirits that linger, I summon you to this spot. May this place be your resting. May everything that you say become real. May your unheard voice be heard. May your unseen body be felt. May your presence be known.
Body be felt?
Every single
What was
spirit
he
out here, I
saying?
command you to enter this circle. All right.
They told
That's
me.
weird that that's going crazy as I did that. Okay, so I'm terrified. Could you get me that? All right.
They told me to ask you if that's Bionicle language.
Basically.
Okay.
Bionicle, bro. So the candle ends up doing like a bunch of hocus pocus here for a little bit. Then he does end up going to this other area, like way later. Oh, this is where some of the cool stuff happens. Is in
His damn.
I think it's like in here.
Yes. Ma.
That candle better be out by the time we get out.
Is going on right now?
Oh, so this is when they found like a bunch of photos, and there was like a bunch of creepy
What?
photos.
Cabinet, and you're going through the cabinet.
Is there something in the
Is there another
cabinet that we're
cabinet over
supposed to
here?
find?
So we were just having him like look through everything. There's some really creepy photos he ended up finding.
Any
in
single
this.
photos?
Unsupervised behavior said don't get DMCA by Keemsay. Dude, that would be a crazy battle, to be honest, because there's no way it's illegal to, or like DMCA to react to content that I made on this channel. But this is also free use because I'm literally reacting to it. I'm not even watching the full stream, so he couldn't even attempt to DMCA me for this.
Fuck?
It's like
He
so
already has
dusty
my
you can't
legal
even
name,
see
I'd
it
just
anymore.
fight it.
It's a blank photo.
It's like all white.
Here, let me
All right.
skip through this a little bit. I wanna. There was like
Well,
a point when he finds like a really
What does it
creepy
say on-
photo.
Literally said work and then full time, and then work hardening, job description, aides and nurses, orderly.
Do you see any names on there that it said to us earlier? We've had Sally, Sarah, Josh, Elijah, Nick, and Hank, and Harriet.
That's how much I was keeping up with the names, bro.
Oh, admit date. What is that?
Yeah, so that's like a little taste of what some of the ghost hunting streams were like. I know I've mentioned those before. Those were some pretty popular ones that we did over there. Let me think. I'm trying to think of another good throwback for you guys. Ooh. Dude, it's hard to be honest. Cause there's like so many different ones I can think of that I'm just like, I don't even know what stream that was on. I think one of the ones up here. I think this one.
Just kill it!
Yep, this is the moment I'm looking for. Here, let me find the exact transcript part I'm looking for. Where? I'm like finding this part. Hold on one sec. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm like, I know it's somewhere around here. I'm trying to find this one moment. I know it's like close to where I'm looking for it. I like leave and then I come back. And I'm freaking out. Here it is. I found it. Sorry for like the total moment of silence. It'll be well worth it when you see this.
On the way to the strip club and making.
If you've
a meme
never
about
seen
lasagna.
this, you're welcome.
I am gonna lose myself.
This was about 11 hours into a 36-hour stream.
There's a bug. There's a bug that I can't kill, and he's not home. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I
I really start crashing out, bro.
You had me fucking worried, bro. You actually legit had me fucking worried. Get a vacuum, get a shoe.
This is a bigger than a vacuum issue. Like, you're not. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually like freak the fuck out. Like, it's so big. I am crashing out.
Zay,
I am so
just
scared of bugs. Like, none of you understand how scared of bugs I am. None of you understand how.
The way I sound right now, it reminds me of that audio that's like, and I've been working like a dog day and night, slaving away for that none of you want to touch.
How scared of bugs I am. I'm gonna burn the whole
Zay, do you have a laser pointer? Put a laser pointer on it and get the cats to take care of it.
to kill it, but it's too big for them to kill.
Zay, calm the fuck down.
Bro, I was losing it, bro.
The water on it. It's like
You're not understanding.
she's actually fucking crying right now.
I really was crying. Y'all don't understand. I was terrified. I was so scared.
You're not understanding. Oh my god, they're not even killing it anymore.
I'm not trying to laugh at you, Zay. I promise you.
He's
But
so far from home, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's downstairs.
So for context, S1K had literally just left to go get Buffalo Wild Wings. So I knew he wasn't even going to check his phone till he got to Buffalo Wild Wings. And when he got to Buffalo Wild Wings, he checked his phone, tuned into the stream, saw me freaking out, drove all the way home without even getting the Buffalo Wild Wings to kill the bug, killed the bug, then went back to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Zay, get a broom.
Like the ghost
Get the broom. Get the broom. Zay, breathe. Okay. Zay, yes. Zay, you're bigger than it. Zay, okay, breathe. Zay.
I go grab the broom and what? Fight it? I'm not the Hulk. That shit has armor. Bro, I was cooking. Yo, I was cooking over here.
Breathe. Zay, okay. Zay, I want you to breathe. Breathe with me. In. Calm down. You're spazzing. Okay, you're sped right now. Calm down. Breathe in with me. No, shut up. No talking, breathing. No talking, breathing. No talking, breathing.
I have never seen a bug this big in my life. You're not understanding.
Zay.
It's fucking like freaking me out.
Zay, I need you to breathe, okay?
It goes on for a long time, y'all.
Calm down. I need you to get the broom. Do you have a vacuum? Do you have a broom?
Wait till I get the broom. Wait till
Zay,
I get the broom.
I need you to relax. You're my so much for the ghost stream's still happening, people. The ghost stream's still happening.
A Joker and a midnight wiener stroker.
Yo, clock that. Gaffs with the 5 said, damn, S1K just proving, once again proving that he's an abusive prick. He didn't even get you the Buffalo Wild Wings first. Hashtag Boogie was right. No, literally, they called this guy abusive. The same guy who drove 20 minutes home just to kill a bug for me because I was crying on stream about it. Like, that should tell you everything. Also, just a quick reminder, guys, we got about like 10 minutes to hit this next goal for another 30-minute extension, or else today is over with. But we could hit it. I believe. We only got however many more members there are. That is.
Zay,
what am I saying?
I need you to just go get a broom, Zay. You have so much distance between you and it with the broom.
I did it.
You have a
I was
spear.
convinced I did it.
Hit it with the broom.
For reference, I'm sitting in this clip. I'm obviously sitting where I am right now. Okay. The only person who could could probably put this in perspective is like Devastator, and I don't think he's in the chat right now. But there is a huge distance between me and my TV, and the bug was by my TV. I'd say there's at least like 1, 2, probably like 15 feet away from me. Oh, the goal is 7 out of 15, not 3. Thank you for letting me know. I believe you. It probably is, and I just forgot to update it. So we're 7 out of 15, so we only need 6 more? No, that's way more than 6. That's like 9 more. I'm bad at math. Don't ask me. Whatever 7 plus 15 is.
You're part of the NDF, Zay. You got this. Hyper up, chat. Hyper up, chat. Hyper up, chat. Come on. Like, Zay, you got this. You got this. Call 911.
I got the broom.
Zay, just kill it with the fucking broom. I promise you. Schwack it. Schwack it. Zay, puff your chest out. You got this shit. You're bigger than it. I know you're scared of it, but I'm letting you know you can kill it. You don't have to touch it. Get on that shit, Zay. Hit it with that shit. Get that broom and just...
Also, shout out to Shraza Mill with the 1 Hot Dog Gang gifted member. That takes us to 8 out of 15. And if we get, however, I think that's 7 more, then we'll do another 30-minute extension.
Get that shit. Look, we got the same broom. Just look. Just
No, this was the funny part. I will give this to Buff. This was the funny part. We found out we had the same broom, and he makes like a meme out of it, and this was kind of funny. See, this was the good times I'm talking about.
Down there,
we're in the nurse VC a month ago. You know what I'm talking about? The last time I saw a bug, bro. And
Bro, did you take a picture of it? Take a picture of it.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Take a picture of it. Your phone's broken?
Oh, my phone was broken, so I couldn't. The back camera on my phone like didn't work anymore, and I was waiting on this phone to come in. So like I would have had to take a picture of it with the selfie camera, and I was not willing to get close enough to do that. And yes, Shraza, this is me crying back when I'm on Nerds because there was a giant palmetto bug in my apartment, and I'm really terrified of bugs. Like, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, I don't fuck with bugs. But the only time you'll see me freak out this heavily is if the bug is big. It was a big bug. It was like this big. S1K broke the vacuum, okay? When he got home, he beat that bitch with the vacuum so hard it broke the vacuum, and we had to buy a whole new vacuum. And we didn't even notice the vacuum was broken. The funniest part is we didn't even notice our vacuum was broken until Devastator came to visit. And we brought the vacuum to the Airbnb to clean up the confetti that we popped on New Year's. And Devastator was like, did you know your vacuum's missing like a whole piece? It's not even like sucking anything up. And I was like, huh. I noticed there was something wrong with my vacuum, but I didn't. Apparently when he smashed the bug, a piece flew off and we must have thrown it away, not thinking it was important.
I don't know. It was so big.
It was really, it was huge. And that bitch could fly.
Out of the context. So fucking funny. But Zay, god damn it, Zay, we have the same broom. We have the broom. We have our brooms. Hype her up, chat. Hype her up. Zay, if we get a red donut,
I was in a state of unrest.
No.
You have to kill it, Zay. You're NDF, Zay. You're Zay Zuda. You're not Zay scared of bugs.
No, I'd rather take myself out.
Zay,
I'm not joking.
No,
Zay. I'd rather take myself
Zay.
out.
Facts. I'd rather take myself out than ever have to kill a bug. That is really how I feel. There are 2 things that scare me in life, genuinely scare me. Big bugs and clowns. Big bugs and clowns. Also, just a reminder, I'll let this clip play out to the end, but we got 7 more members to keep going till like 6:30. Or, well, I guess 6:35 because we started at like 5:35. So if we get 7 more members in the next like 6 minutes.
Zay, kill it with the broom.
No.
Kill it with the broom,
bro.
Zay.
He can have it. Like, if he pays rent, like, he can have it.
Zay. What type of bug is it?
I don't know, bro, but he's too big for me to fuck with that shit.
Bro, just kill it, Zay. What the fuck?
So dumb.
Zay,
I was fed.
We literally, the One Piece live action trailer just dropped. What the fuck? Lego Konami, how are you becoming?
He's trying to move on,
like
and I'm like, nah, I'm not moving on.
Why does it always do this? Zay, everybody's behind you. You got this shit, Zay.
This isn't a joke. This is no joke. Y'all don't even understand. This is my biggest fear in my life is bugs.
You have a broom!
Twiggy, where are you? Literally, call Twiggy, where are you?
What type of vacuum do you have?
For context, Twiggy was like a pest control specialist, and I was like, at this point, I was like, anybody come save me. I was like, anybody come save me from this fucking bug. Peepaboo said, girl, you live in Florida, you know there's a lot of bugs, LOL. That's true. So, here's my thing. I'm from South Florida, right? And in South Florida, the most we deal with literally is palmetto bugs. You get like a palmetto bug in your house like once a year. But all the houses in South Florida are made of concrete. So you don't really got to deal with bugs as heavily. I now live not North Florida, but I'd say I'm more Central Florida. We get all different types of bugs out here. All different types of motherfuckers. When I first moved into this apartment, now, I told you guys, I will do a stream totally airing out this apartment when I officially move out, but I want to just wait till I move out. But I'm not even joking. Like, the stream that I do airing out this apartment, y'all better tune in, because it's actually going to be wild. But this apartment was built in the 80s, and where the wall meets the floor was not sealed ever. So there's this like almost 1 inch big gap going the whole way across the floor in my apartment. And we used to get bugs that would literally like just crawl through the slot in the wall. And so one day I got so fucking fed up with it, I literally bought a caulk gun and caulked the entire perimeter of the fucking apartment. He thought I was a madman. Like, he literally thought I was crazy. I was just like, I'm not doing this anymore. And I just caulked the entire perimeter of the apartment. And it fixed the bug problem. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, just a reminder, we got 3 minutes to hit these 7 members for the last 30 minutes, for the last 30-minute extension, or I'll be heading off for the day. But no biggie either way. It's been a good time with y'all.
What type of vacuum do you? What type of vacuum do you have? You can vacuum it up and trap it. It seals it.
No, it doesn't, by the way.
Yes, it
That's
will.
a
I
lie.
promise you. Vacuum it. Unleash your Bankai. Take your broom and go Bankai. No, it's still gonna suck it
It can
up.
fly.
Oh my god.
They
it's a
don't
fly.
trap
Shit,
bugs,
freak.
though. Vacuums don't trap bugs. Fun fact, they'll crawl right back out.
All right, I got an idea for you, Zay. I got an idea. All right, so you need the broom and the vacuum. All right, go get your vacuum. Go get the vacuum. Go get it right now. Hurry up.
Not a joke. You go to
If you're
the
about-
stream, because if I have to fucking deal with this shit, I'm gonna fucking
God,
cry.
Zay, you are literally. I'm trying to have your back.
Not a joke. You think I'm joking?
You need.
This is
No,
my
I
biggest
know you. I
fear.
know. I know this. I understand this. But you have a broom.
The
You
broom
have
isn't
a
gonna fight the
broom.
fucking bug.
You have a broom, Zay. Do you have a laser pointer?
Palmetto bugs are
Do you have
made
a
of, like,
laser pointer?
rock.
Do you have a laser pointer? Do you have a laser pointer? Do you have a laser pointer?
No, I don't.
Wait, you have a torch!
I don't.
Yes, you do!
I have a lighter.
I use this.
You have hairspray and a lighter?
Just go to your ghost stream before I freak the fuck out.
At this point, I was ready to move on. I was so done.
You're literally just gonna be on screen crying. I can't go right now.
I want to think about it until he gets home.
Okay, well, let me move ahead in this a little. Okay, I'm like 2 seconds away from going off stream, and then I think when he gets back, or when I get back, he killed it. Let's see my reaction of when I get back, and then that'll probably be where we end for today, unless we get 7 members in like 1 minute, which I don't think is gonna happen, but I appreciate you all for all the love you've thrown today.
Would that be good? No. I was just cooking up and then you got back. This is more bullshit. I was just cooking up a beat. I was cooking up so good.
Cause you better
Yeah,
get going
duh.
now.
I was so done! I was so done! Do you see how done I am?
Get going. Not you. Not fed with you. Get going.
Turn that frown.
Silent
upside your
coming in.
deafened.
Okay, what's wrong?
She had a mental breakdown.
Have you been drinking?
No,
Yes.
it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the goddamn palmetto bug in my fucking house right now.
Okay.
I was ready to cry!
I hate palmetto bugs.
Yeah,
I
tell
will
me.
burn
Tell
a
me.
house
That's
down.
I don't know what they look like. Somebody send me a
okay,
picture
let
of
me
it.
tell you. No,
Yes.
imagine. Okay, you know a normal size cockroach, how small they are?
Yeah.
Times it by 50.
Oh,
That's how big they are, and they have
Oh,
wings and
are
they
you-
chase your feet.
Are
I
you
was
talking about the
using
wood
it.
roaches?
No,
Wood
no,
roaches?
they're bigger. They're palmetto bugs. They're the American standardized cockroach.
Bro, at least Xylee came up to my defense because nobody understood what I was trying to say, to be honest. All right, y'all. Well, let's see who we got to redirect to today because it looks like we are officially at the end of our time. But it has been a good time with y'all. So, let me see. Nope. That one's not till 8. Alright, let's go see who's live right now. Harmonious Pretzel said that sounds awful. It was awful. It was pretty freaking bad, I can't lie. Okay, let's see if this person has their redirects turned on. Half the time I check, they never do. Yep, they don't. No redirect on. Let's check the next one. Oh my god, there's literally nothing live right now. This is crazy. No one has their redirects on, and there's nothing live. This is awful. I might have to redirect you guys to the ether, unfortunately. I, like, literally might have to redirect you guys to the literal nothing ether. I'm sorry, but I can't find anything right now. Yeah, it keeps showing me the same streams when I go to live. That's really unfortunate. Big Porky said, I guess you'll have to stream forever. I'd be down to go longer, but I think you guys are fed with me today. Wow, there's literally nothing. No one's live today. This is fucked. I'll try redirecting you to this person. And if they don't have their redirects on, then I give up. Then I really do give up. Nope, they don't. Oh my god, this is why I hate YouTube. Like, it's so simple to have that shit turned on and nobody ever does. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not redirecting you to whoever somebody got a goddamn like furry profile picture and I'm like, I'm not sending you there. Alright, we're gonna look up, let's try it the nice way. We're gonna look up gaming. Maybe we can find like a nice like gaming streamer with like no views or something. Oh. Well, considering we just got 10 members, I feel like it would be really rude of me to not give you guys at least like 2 minutes to let you hit the last 2 members that we need to stream a little longer. So to do that, I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quickly. And if we get 2 members while I'm in the bathroom, then like, I guess I have to keep going, right? Right, okay. I'll be right back. cornbread. I said cornbread like 3 times. He's like, you want corn? Yes, I do want cornbread. But anyways, so welcome back, everybody. I don't know if we hit those last 2 members while I was gone, but I see, let me check. Because I can't even check on my back end right now on my phone because it's literally dead. We did. We definitely hit that shit. All right, so let me do the math since I've been gone. So we hit 10 members from 2 truths. So, shout out to 2 truths. That's like literally a tongue twister right now. I don't know why. 2 truths. Okay, so that, and then, wait, math. So, that one's wrong. This one's right. So 8 plus 7. So that hits that. Then it's 3 plus 1. So 4 plus 5 is 9 and 10. Okay, so we're at 10 out of 15 for the next extension, which will take us to like 6, or that'll take us to like 710, because this one's going to take us to like 640 roughly. So we need 5 more members to extend another 30 minutes. That was a lot of rough math, so if it was super bad, I apologize. And ignore my analytics at the back there, but I don't really care. We got Heck with the 2 who said Zay to remember the good times first fight with Test. What's the first fight with Test? That's a hard one. Do you know which stream it was? Because the problem is a lot of stuff has been deleted from a lot of the channels, but I might be able to find the side of it from Nerds. Let me check. I'm gonna go to oldest. Nerds vs. Aussie. It's hard to say when it started. Because I know the Nerds invaded. That started it. Like, I guess I'll go from the first stream where I like titled it against Test, which was a bad day to be Test. But let me like pull up like me and Buff versus Test, because that was like a whole different thing. It's gotta be like Nerds VC War. No, Nerds vs. Cafe. It's a Nerds are firing the first shot. Maybe it's this one.
They move like a cut from a
Here, let me
They're getting bullied. Damn, Lil Count. Hello, everybody.
Maybe
Welcome
it's
to
this
Lil
one.
Count Nerds. And today, we are at war. We are here fighting for our damn show once again. Because it seems, as per usual, the nerds are getting bullied. The nerds are getting picked on. But you know what? We're not having it anymore. At this point in time, we love where our show is at. For once, you know, we're making it work. We're doing something. And we are here to fight, and we need you guys to be fighting too. We need you guys to be fighting just as hard today. We need those numbers up. We need those views up. We need you to be sharing this with any and everybody that you know.
I want to say it was
Pass on
this
the message.
stream.
Nerds needs your help today. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Buff. We're going to get started. We've got a lot to say today.
I really want to say it was this stream. I could be wrong,
Buff.
though.
How are we doing?
Even my dog's revved up. Everybody, every single last one of you, I'm turning my mic down. I'm tired of this shit. I ain't gonna keep getting picked on by motherfucking boss man. Everybody hit that motherfucking like button. I need you to go into Discord and share this shit with every motherfucking body. Cause I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna go ahead and drop a real fucking N-bomb. These niggas ain't playing with me no more. We finna get this shit. I ain't got time for this.
So the reason that was a big deal is because for some reason that was like a weird thing in the LCU. They were like, he can't say that, even though it wasn't against TOS. It was like a whole thing.
Hell fucking no, I'm cooking. I got the slow cooker on. I got all these damn ingredients in this bitch, and motherfucker can't give me a few motherfucking weeks to get this shit together. Hell fucking no. Y'all don't want to be here.
Mutation super chatted $20.
Phantom,
Time
that's
to go
crazy.
into battle.
And that is motherfucking right, Phantom. You know, as one of our generals, that it is time. Today, we are combining Hot Dog Gang and we are combining Weeb Army because we need both of y'all. We need both of you guys to come together. Wait! Oh my god, Heck is right. This is the day the NDF was born. Okay, so I need to give you guys a little bit of like context. If you're not like OG Nerds fans, you probably have no clue about this. So when Buff first joined on the channel, we were not friends at all. We did not get along. We hated each other, in fact. So he had his fan base, which was called like the Weeb Army, and like I said, like it's been Hot Dog Gang for me since the jump. So we decided to combine forces and stop hating each other because people were shitting on our show so much. So we formed the NDF this day, which, if you guys don't really know much about the history of the NDF, every time nerds would get shit on by another show, all of these like NDF people, like the people who enjoyed nerds, would come in like rabid little dogs and would like fight for us. And it was kind of a good time. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It would be like, you'd have like 5 channels in the LCU who are shitting on you. And then you only have like 400 viewers, but those 400 people are like fighting to the death against the rest of the 5 shows shitting on you. Does that make sense? So that was kind of like what was happening. It was like a totally different environment in the LCU back then. It was like when warring was fun, when the beef was fun. Bring everybody for this one.
We need to stop all this shit. We're done. We're done. We have other channels that are not even pulling half the fucking numbers that we're doing. All the numbers are down.
Mazer
Mazer!
1123 super chatted $99.99. F Boogie, Hunted Party.
I'm crip walking over here. I'm crip walking over here. You see this? You see all this motherfucking love and support for your boys? For your boy and your girl? Shit! Do I gotta fucking go crash out on this shit? Do Weeb have to unlock his full fucking power?
I think we're at that fucking point because I don't know what more they want from us. Apparently, we're not fucking doing it for them. These views are not fucking pulling in. Apparently, the numbers that we need to. I don't know what they fucking want from us anymore.
Look, I don't give a fuck. I got docs my nudes or whatever. Hey, everybody share. I don't give a fuck what you say. Hey, everybody get your ass in the fucking Discord, you motherfucking Roger, and share this shit with every motherfucking body.
Also,
I ain't got time
drop
for this shit
those
today.
motherfucking likes. Drop those motherfucking likes.
Phantom Mutation super chatted $100. Let's keep it going.
When Keem talks his shit and says, I was super untalented, I didn't do shit for the LCU. Did y'all just peep how this stream made $220 in less than 5 minutes of it starting?
Oh my god, gang. Okay, they're coming out fucking swinging today. So drop them likes, drop them shares. Let's get this going because we've got a lot to fucking rant about.
Fuck that real quick, while we have this show. Ceremony of acknowledgement right motherfucking now.
All right,
Right
let me pull it
now.
up. Let me pull it up.
Everybody, I need W's. We're at 320. We're at 373.
So I'll show you guys really quick what the ceremony. So this is something that like nobody on the other channels did. So we put the list of all of the names that were pay pigs and crowns, and we started doing something called like the ceremony of acknowledgement, which we used to do every day, but eventually it moved to only doing it on Fridays because it was just, we had so many people. It was like little things like back then. Nobody acknowledged like people that would like pay pig and crown. It'd be like, oh my god, we got a pay pig. And then that's it. Like you do nothing for them beyond that. So we started doing this like little ceremony where we'd like say all the names and give them like a little bit of a shout out. Okay.
Aussie today.
I missed that one. I woke up like halfway through Aussie.
We were having some raunchy ass times. And
let's see when Beans comes up.
Talk to Beans because I feel like she wrote some shit in the chat that I want to respond to her about just while she's in waiting. It's way easier.
I'm supposed to be the ADHD one, by the way.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's get to the actual fucking meat and potatoes. Okay, so Beans, you were saying you were like talking shit about Cafe. First and foremost, I was not trying to talk. I was not trying to talk shit about Cafe, saying that Cafe has like remained the same. You guys haven't had a change of host. Your content has been the same. You guys.
Mazer 1123 super chatted $19.99.
Beans, you look
PLS
great.
eject low IQ grays. Also DBs sucks. Slime is the goat.
You're right, Mazer. Slime is the GOAT. I liked that one way better. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry if I came off like I'm talking shit. Ultimately, I feel like the small shows all are fighting the same fucking battle right now.
I should have been real. I definitely was talking. Cafe is a shit show. Can we be so real? Cafe is actually one of the most garbage shows in the LCU that has never, what's the best way I can explain it? Like, Keem lets Cafe be the most garbage show in the universe time and time again for no reason. They will literally do nothing. Back then, so y'all didn't see the Cafe back then. When it was Ken and Beans, it was so fucking bad. It was such a bad fucking show. And then Tommy and Batgirl, like, became Cafe or whatever the fuck. And I'm gonna be real. Like, what got better about that? It's just hearing Tommy yap. It really is just a shit fucking show. Cafe is the only show that Keem really lets just be the most mediocre show in the universe. It's actually wild. Blood Raina said it won't let me super chat SMH. It's bullying you today. Although if you're trying to super chat twos, weird thing. YouTube literally does not let me super chat anything less than a 5. If I try to super chat anything less than a 5 on any channel, it just won't let me. It's a weird bullying tactic to make me spend more money.
So I don't want to seem like I'm talking shit about your show, but at the same time, your show has not been fucked with the same way Nerds has. Is basically
It wasn't.
That is the biggest lie. So first of all, we all know that you always talk shit about Cafe. The only thing that I'm trying to say is whenever you're upset about something, instead of divulging into like some other show, just think about your own show. I was actually on Cafe today giving you major props. I was saying that you guys are doing new segments that I actually enjoy. Like yesterday, the AI shit was pretty entertaining. I was engaged. I was like, who the fuck is this host? And then it was somebody who I didn't even expect. So that was like a really good segment that you guys are doing. But the fact is that sometimes, I'm trying not to be so mean. I'm trying to suppress it. I want to keep you around. I want you to be around in the LCU because you can bring the entertainment value.
Ain't it funny that I outlived this bitch double time? Saying keep me around in the LCU when I outlived her is real funny. So I see a couple people who have said like, who is this? So this is Beans. She was one of the OG hosts of Cafe. Back when Lolcow Court was a thing, that's how she became a host. She like did something on Lolcow Court and then she got put on Cafe. This was Grimm's girlfriend in the LCU for a long time, and then they had like a public breakup in the LCU, and then me and Buff covered it, and that's kind of what blew up Nerds. So she always had some like weird vendetta against me because I covered her breakup, but I don't really care.
But not only that, we need a fight on January, and we can't fight if you're not here.
You guys need content. The only drama content that you're
the fight in January that she's talking about, for some reason. So there was a really big beef back in the day between me, her, Grimm, and my boyfriend. So my most important thing to keep a note, me and S1K live in Florida, so did Grimm and Beans. So Grimm was talking all this type of shit about S1K. So S1K said, give me a name of where to pull up, give me an address of a parking lot to pull up, and I'm gonna beat your ass, okay? So Grimm's response was to run to Keem and run to Lolcow Live and beg to have a sanctioned boxing match with S1K, right? So they pulled me up on Lolcow Live. S1K was not a host, not an intern, none of that shit. And they like forced me to bring S1K live on the show with me. And S1K was just straight up. He's like, I'm not going to train for 3 months to fight this loser when we live in the same state. If you want to fight, pull up and fight me in a parking lot or whatever the fuck. And they just kept pushing us to do this like sanctioned boxing match where Keem was like, both parties have to go through like training and show proof of training, and then the fight would be in January or whatever the fuck. And I was like, no, if I'm gonna fight these fucking people, it's gonna be in a parking lot in the middle of Florida, and I'm gonna beat this bitch's ass, and it's that fucking simple. So it never ended up happening because they wanted to go through 3 months of boxing training. Bitch, we were trying to fight. We weren't trying to box. It was that simple. So when she's talking about like January, whatever the fuck, that's what she's referring to. But yeah, it was never gonna happen.
Show ads is talking about me. Don't worry, Beans, I know that. But here's the thing. Pointing out that your show has the lowest numbers is nothing but a fucking fact. You're mad and you're saying it's talking shit about Cafe. Your show's content hasn't changed. You've never had a cycle of hosts. You've never had a cycle of hosts. You've never had anything go through the same way that Nerds has. Not even in the slightest.
Well, to be fair, like,
but is that my fault?
Previous Nerds sucked. This
your
Nerd's
numbers
good.
are the absolute lowest on LCU. So I think, like, yeah, your show gets by scot-free for some reason.
The reason is because Beans was friends with Brantley.
You like to not even listen to what other people are saying. So when I say, is that my fault? I'm talking about the cycle. Shut the fuck up, freaking dumbass bitch. Anyways, the cycle of hosts.
You shake like a dog.
Bro, we're supposed
That's actually
to be
because
like
of a freaking voice box problem that I
on.
have. First of all,
when
thank
you're
you
on
very
my
much,
show,
white
apparently.
bitch.
You don't do it on
Beans,
Cafe.
hold on, real.
I used to rage bait the fuck out of people. God, I need to start doing that again.
Wait, we're supposed to be rallying.
You don't watch
these
Cafe,
shows.
so what the fuck are you even talking about?
Cafe this
Remember?
morning.
What happened to you? Never watch Cafe. Cafe sucks. Why would I ever watch a show that does worse than me?
Girl, I tuned in. What the fuck you mad at me for? I tuned into your show. I gave you a viewer. I tuned in. I watched like 20 minutes of it.
Then you don't
The
watch
fact
the
is
show.
that whenever you're mad about something, instead of having some introspection like an actual adult, you always want to divert and be like, Cafe did not get as much
We're
hate
not
as we
diverting.
do.
He brought
Cafe.
up Test first. He brought up Test first. I'm bringing up that Cafe is doing worse than Test.
I'm doing it.
Bro, that's how you know? Because Test was like the main enemy of Nerds at this time. So if I was bringing up that your views were worse than Test, you just sucked. It was that Beans was just a shit host. Nobody would admit that, but she was just awful. She's super monotone. She had nothing to ever, like, if you would pull up a clip and ask Beans to react to it, she would pretty much say nothing and just sit there all fucking monotone. It's like what half the hosts do now. That's why they talk about having like a wrangler and a lolcow. All a wrangler does is pull content out of the other fucking person who just sits there and fucking says nothing. That's just the best way to explain it. Oh shit, David. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Also, just a quick reminder, we got about 10 minutes left to hit the last 5 members, and then we'll go till 7:10, I believe it is.
Test as an example, their whole thing is with the time slot, but still, what my whole thing I'm trying to say is, it's not really about the viewers. It's about the community support behind that
Okay, they
channel.
made $17 the other day on Cafe. You want to talk about that? Like, if we could just get into it that way. You were talking about Test.
Okay, and you didn't do that well on the 420. What's your fucking point? We're not always going to do good every single.
Bitch, comparing $600 to 17 is pretty crazy. Blood Raina came in with the 2 and some. Basically, I said Rosie hated Foxy and everybody else. I don't know why I missed that super chat, but I caught it just now. Oh wait, because it just came in. My phone is dead. I was about to say my phone is being dumb. My phone is dead. Blood Raina said it won't let me send the 5 because it's considered pending. They're just bullying you.
Stupid as fuck.
You want
that
people?
Shit made $600. You're dumb
the
as
only
shit.
thing you can ever bring up is fucking money.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Because the
you have to
LCU
moderate
revolved
this.
around
Like,
money.
Look, first,
apparently,
he
doesn't know how to be an
You don't need to
adult.
moderate this because beyond fucking money Beans, your content has buff. I'm not talking to you right now. Your content has stayed the exact fucking same, Beans. Stayed the exact fucking same. And you're mad at me for
That's
that when
your
I'm just pointing
opinion.
it out. You are the exact same two
You
hosts
point it
you've
out
been
every fucking day.
the past few fucking months.
If her content was better, she'd still be on YouTube.
Instead of actually talking about your show and what you can do better, all you want to do is divert and be like,
Our show has
Cafe's
already
bad.
talked about what we do better every fucking time. We actively
Okay, but
ask
the
people
moment
what we can do
that Keem starts saying your show sucks, the first thing you want
What
to
did
do
he say
is
sucks
why
about
don't you
our
talk
shows?
about
The
Cafe that
views?
way? Why don't you talk about Cafe that way? That's the
Where's your
only thing you can
actual
fucking do.
Where's his actual criticism on our show? It's not. It's literally not. There's no actual criticism. Like, you're just mad because your show got dragged down by your docket team full of fucking weirdos, Beans. And here's the thing, I liked Cafe.
Yeah, so this was actually a real problem that happened, and I think it still goes on with Cafe. It's probably the same docket team. It was like this like weirdo like parasocial group in the LCU, but they would only like the entire show was like run by the docket team. back on Nerds, like, we had a lot of help from the people that were, like, helping us on the DACA, but I wouldn't say that our show was planned by them, whereas Cafe, their entire show was literally planned by them. Miss 5x5 said, Keem used to say you had an annoying voice. This bitch has an annoying voice. That's the shit that used to blow me. I would hear these bitches talk, and I'm like, there's no way everybody's saying I have the most annoying voice when I'm hearing them. Like, I could hear myself versus them on a stream and know that they're 10 times more annoying than me. So, I honestly think, though, the biggest thing of why Keem used to shit on me the way he did is because he knew that if he didn't put me down, there was a part of me that would see that I could be successful outside of the LCU, and he never wanted me to leave because I was one of his cash cows. I was one of the people that made him a fuck ton of money, even though he doesn't want to admit it. So if he was to constantly put me down and make me feel like I couldn't do it on my own, then he would think that I would never leave. And that's really what I think it comes down to.
The very
Our
fucking beginning.
docket was really good.
your
You
show
just
has
wanted to freaking point out. You wanted to freaking take down Cafe so fucking bad that you went after our docket
I liked
team because our
Cafe.
docket team.
I liked Cafe.
did.
You literally pointed out that one time when we got on LCL, I was a supporter of you guys in the beginning. I used to come on the show. I used to watch it every fucking morning. And then I felt like the show totally fucking tanked. The show went from, like, being, like, super news show to then it turned into fucking constantly talking about drama that you guys really had nothing to fucking do with. You jumped into the whole war between Test and us. You guys had nothing to do with.
We didn't jump in. You
The
freaking
Super
brought
Chat
me in.
is $19
You brought
and
me in.
99 cents. Guys, Keem does not watch this show.
We know Keem doesn't watch the show. Abso-fucking-lutely not. That's the fucking issue. That's part of the fucking problem here. He watches every other fucking show, but he doesn't watch Nerds and then wants to say the content sucks. Tell us what sucks about Nerds. Give us some fucking direction about what you're not fucking liking. Beans.
Because that was the thing that Keem used to do. And I was spitting back then, and it you guys could see it eventually moved over to Glass as well. Keem would shit on everything I did, and there's no, like, oh, here's what you could do better. Like, when Glass started doing bad and I asked him for advice, like, hey, like, what could we do to, like, improve Glass, like, improve the members, like, bring back people to Glass that were, like, once fans? He goes, talk about ALR. Okay, well, they're, like, sick of hearing the same conversation about ALR because, like, I'm the only one talking about it, so at what point is that just not working anymore? Moon Kitten said, I was just gonna say he did that on Glass too. Yeah, that was his thing. He just didn't want to see me be successful in the universe no matter what it was. He loved taking the 50% from me when the shows were doing good. And then the second he could see, like, an opportunity for him to, like, shit on it and make it do bad, he would. And then when the show wasn't making the same amount of money, like, can I be real though? Here was the weird thing. None of my shows that I was ever on that leaderboard bullshit ever dropped below top 5. Yet, if my show went from being in 3rd place to 5th place, he'd take me off the show and say it wasn't working anymore and move me somewhere else. Yet, I was still making more money on that. Like, Rewind, for example. Rewind was in 4th place when he took me off the show and made it Billy and Biggs. Now, I don't know whose decision that was, because to this day, part of me still thinks Billy asked to take me off the show. But why would you take me off a show that was in 4th or 5th place, whatever it was at the time, still making money, still doing good, because you want to put the content in a different direction, and then when it's Billy and Biggs, the show makes 0 money, and then eventually Billy left the universe. That was a really good content decision, though, right? Sam Pullen said, I bet he doesn't watch Nature either. I bet he doesn't watch any of the shows in the B circuit. I don't know if Nature is A circuit or B circuit, but if the show doesn't fall between the time slot of, like, 2 p.m. or no... Honestly, he watches shows starting at, like, Cafe. If you don't fall between, like, the Cafe time slot to, like, the end of prime time, he's probably not watching your show. That's the best way to put it. Also, we got 5 more minutes to hit these last 5 members for this 30-minute extension. That'll keep us going till 7:10. It's obviously Danny said, why do you think Billy wanted you off the show? I mean, the easy answer is that at one point in time when I first got put on Rewind, me and Billy were making, like, pretty decent money. And then it hit a point where, because of the war that was happening between Rewind, which was me and Billy, and Cafe and Pit, like, shit was suffering. Billy couldn't just... The problem was, like, at some point, I feel like Billy should have admitted, like, he was wrong about some things, like he shouldn't have came at things the way he did, but he doubled down. And then behind the scenes, Keem told me that I couldn't fight against Billy, that I just had to back up Billy and everything he said. So it kind of just made us look like the assholes. Like for example, like Billy bringing up like the back roll porn thing was not the best move. I wouldn't have done that personally, but like Keem behind the scenes was like, you need a slam dunk or whatever against Cafe, and that was the one thing that got brought up. So like then it turned into this whole thing where it's like, oh well, Zay is like okay with like Billy shitting on Batgirl for her porn, which it wasn't even really that. It was more of like him laughing at the fact that she did like piss content for free on Pornhub, to be real. Like, and that is funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If you get pissed on for free on Pornhub, that's just funny. Like, why are you doing that? But I'm the asshole for laughing. That's summed up version. All right, 3 more minutes to hit 5 members.
You hate nerds. Tell us what you don't like about nerds. I'm here to do some actual constructive criticism to everybody. I'm not sitting here to shit on your show. I'm telling you what I don't like about it. What I do like about it.
Natalia said, what have I clicked into, holy? Honestly, we're a bit into this. Honestly, just like going through a bunch of old lore.
Is that I feel like you and Ken have a fantastic dynamic. I feel like you guys are great at interacting with your audience. I feel like you guys do great members shit, like the cooking videos. Those are fantastic. So I will fucking lift you up the same way I'm going to give you constructive criticism, because I'm here to fucking talk about everybody. Sorry.
The thing is that sometimes I don't like whenever you feel that your opinion is above everyone else's. There was one time where you allowed, let people fucking talk.
I'm responding to what you just said. You just said that I know my opinion.
God, I need to pause. Natalia said I was ready. I was ready for the drama, and then all I hear is free piss kink Batgirl, and I'm mortified. Real. Honestly, real. So, if you want the tea, definitely hit the replay gang, because I hit a bunch of the stuff at the beginning of the stream. Now I'm just kind of reacting to some of my old stuff through the LCU, because we got a little nostalgic, like, while we were talking about the tea, but that's where we're at now.
I'm fucking done. That's what a conversation is. Anyways, but Buff had an opportunity to do his tier list. And when he was doing his tier list, you would interrupt every fucking second just because you don't like somebody. And you would be like, actually, this is not about friends. This is about entertainment value.
Because
but it's
Buff
also my opinion.
did a friends list. Beans, Buff did a fucking friends list. Everybody in the
No, I
chat
did it
said he did a fucking
opinion.
This was Buff's biggest problem in the LCU. And I had this problem with a lot of the co-hosts I had, is nobody could be cutthroat. Like, they'd say shit about behind the scenes, like, hey, I don't like this person, XYZ, and then get on camera and be all, like, buddy-buddy with them, and I didn't fuck with that. As you guys could see, like, if I didn't fuck with somebody, I kept that same energy through and through. So whenever we did this, like, tier list of which hosts were the best, and Buff was just ranking people based off who was his friend or not, I was like, you're low-key a bitch for that, because, like, it doesn't matter if they're your friend. Say they're a bad host because they're doing bad, kind of thing. All right, well, I think that's probably where we're gonna end off for today, because I don't think we'll hit these last 5 members, which I'm fine with. We've been going for a while already. So let me go ahead and pull back up my studio really quickly so I can get us redirected somewhere and then get this stream ended off. I know I said that before, but then I got surprised with more members, so. All right, let's check this out. There's gotta be, okay, it's been like 30 more minutes. There's gotta be somebody live that's able to redirect to. And if there isn't, then you're going to the void. It looks like the same people. The same fucking people. I hate it here. All right, whatever. Maybe I'll just redirect to one of the hugest streamers ever. I'm sure they have their redirects on. They don't. That's crazy. I swear nobody on YouTube has redirects on. That's like a weird thing about YouTube. It's like such a Twitch thing. a Twitch thing to do raids that like literally nobody on YouTube has their redirects turned on. All right, I'll send you guys to this random guy who I know has his redirects turned on because I think I redirected to him once. He's playing a game and he looks nice. There we go. Oh, Rastov is live? Maybe I'll redirect to Rastov in good faith. That will be my nice message to Rastov because I give him credit for being one of the only motherfuckers to not go back to the LCU. So you know what? That's my good faith to Rastov. This will be me sending a message saying, you know what, Rastov? You're not that bad. Because you're the only motherfucker left besides me, Steak, and Nightmare that got morals. So you know what, Rastov? You enjoy these 100 people I got left. And I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Go tell Rastov I said hi. And that W Rastov for being one of the only motherfuckers to not leave. Or to not go back. W Rastov. A really rare W Rastov. But I'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Love you all. And let's play Goose Goose Duck in the VC later if you're free.